Hey guys, AJ here back with another one for you. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. We all know what time it is, guys. Courtroom madness. And here we are again, guys. Here we are again. Razor Gamer, what's up, man? Riarios, how you doing, man? Good to see you guys. I hope that where you guys are, it's somewhat warm. I know that someone that I know is in Alaska, and it's like negative 20. Guys, do not live in Alaska, okay? No fun. So guys, do I have some doozies for you today? Give me a minute. One second, guys. Let me do this here. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about deadbeat moms, okay? Because this is totally a thing. Let me move this over here. Yeah, they actually do pay you to move to Alaska, guys. Look at that, guys. It's cold. I hate the cold. I hate it. I hate it. I'm actually moving south pretty soon because I hate the cold. I can't stand it. Let me do this quick. Jameson, what's up, man?
Hello.
Angel's in the house. What's up, man?
Hey, hi, fellas. How's everybody?
Guys, we're talking about deadbeat moms today, and I have two guys that should have got effing lawyers, bro. Guys, I'm telling you, the reason. Oh yeah, guys, the reason why I do courtroom madness. I told you guys. You guys probably have this memorized by now. Us red pill guys know that the courts are biased against men. If you're in paternity court, family court, divorce court, criminal court, you're screwed, okay? And people go, oh, all you red pill guys are all crazy. You guys are all conspiracy theorists, blah, blah, blah. So these knuckleheads end up in the courtroom, and but first, they stop by Kinko's, they make their copies. They get their manila folders and their black Sharpie pens, and they go into court thinking that the court gives two shits about their case. And guess what?
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Clown world, right? These guys get totally boned. They're like, I can't believe this. It's like, welcome to the red pill, buddy. When all they should have done is just gone in there. Well, first of all, got a lawyer, and then just take what the court gives you. You know what I'm saying? And guys, there's one thing that I got in trouble for in a video. It was one of the very first times I had people coming for me in the comments. Guys, don't ever quote unquote do the right thing. Okay, guys, if you are with a woman and you tell her that you don't want to be a parent, first of all, guys, wrap it up every time. But if she lies about being on birth control or whatever, because there are no accidental pregnancies, guys, you don't do the whole right thing and marry her, guys. Nope. I've said it once. I say it again. If some chick gets pregnant by me and decides to have a kid, all she's getting from me is direct deposit. That's it. And I hope that some 16-year-old, 17-year-old tries to knock on my door. Are you Mr. AJ? Yes. You're my daddy. I'm like, excuse me, son or gal. Can you take about 3 steps back? And I slam the door straight in their face. Straight up. I'm not playing games. You know what I mean? I'm not. And if you do have a kid, let's just say it's 6-7 years of you putting up with this mom running you through the ringer to try and see your kids. Whatever, guys, just write them off. Sorry. Wash your hands. Walk away, because your mental health. If you end up going to jail because she's trying to say that you tried to do something to your kids, guys, it's not worth it. Walk away. Wash your hands. Walk away, start college funds for them, and hope that when they're 16, 17, 18, that they'll actually want to sit down and listen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, raise that game. The gamer says, I know someone who did the right thing is biting him in the butt. Yep, facts. An Angel, James, what do we always say? Get a DNA test.
Yeah.
DNA test.
Yep.
DNA test.
Yep.
Right? So, guys, this is from Court Archives, guys. Please go over and support their channel, man. Drop them a like. Drop them a sub, okay?
Child's father has stopped paying child support. Is there a way for me to petition to get any of that lowered? Because, I mean, I haven't seen the child in 9 years. They won't allow me to. They completely alienated me from her.
Please.
Holly Green is here in this matter for a show cause.
This is an arrears only case. Ms. Green is ordered to pay $50 a month on those arrears. Currently owes a third party $2,430.03.
Whoops.
Fees $558.50. Total owing $2,988.53. Last payment received was $10 November 9th, 2022. $3.09 in July of this year. She does have prior contempt.
And ma'am, do you agree that you're the amount stated?
Yeah.
So you're supposed to pay $50 a month. You haven't been paying that. Why not?
I was not able to pay it.
Because you're a deadbeat. Right? Isn't it funny? How we call men deadbeats, but not women? And guys, what do you call a woman who drops her child off at the police station or the fire station or the hospital?
Child abuse, because all you're doing is neglecting. Neglecting is the same thing. Child abuse. You don't care about your child. I will call it that.
We call those deadbeats.
Yeah.
All these chicks, because remember that a woman can choose to baby delete, or they can choose to give up for adoption, right? The actual way, or they can literally, the firehouses find babies on the front door all the time. Look at that. And it's legal. Insane. Deadbeats. All of them are deadbeats. I would even say that a woman who gets a baby deletion, a deadbeat. Seriously. To try and say that a guy who didn't decide to be a father is a deadbeat, please. You know what I'm saying? Raise our game. Garen says, yeah, she should have gotten the paper route. Facts.
I called MISDU, I called Allpaid, and I called Friend of the Court. Allpaid told me that it's showing that I no longer pay, and it would not allow me to process my payment.
Please.
And DHS is telling me the same thing. They reduced my food stamps, saying that I no longer pay on this case.
There it is. She's on food stamps. A bum. A total bum.
So I did get a hold of, I think her name is Heather in your guys' office, and she got me another way to pay, but it wasn't allowing me to make the payments. Also, my one child's father has stopped paying child support. So now I've got the two boys on about 116 to 17 a week. And I am fighting for SSI for the third time. They said it's going to take longer than 3 to 6 months, and I applied in August. I received a letter.
Listen to all these excuses, guys. All these excuses.
It's one big run-on sentence.
Yep, that's true. Eric Zombrowski, what's up, man? He said, a former NYPD, yes, that happens a lot in NYC, clown world. Hey, Angel, you should let Eric join your security detail during your presidential campaign.
Yeah, I mean, if I look the president, if he has a good security record, though, why not? He'd be my personal bodyguard. Why not? Why not? Send the resume. Yeah.
With all the controversial statements you make, you're going to need some protection.
Yeah, totally, man. Seriously. Angel is not playing, man.
You are scaring the hoes.
Right there.
Hey,
dude.
listen. All I do is say the truth, and that's it. My mother always said, if you can't say anything, don't say anything at all. So that's all I do.
And here's the thing, guys. Eric, Rejai Gamer, Emoji Mister, Brarios. Guys, isn't it funny how you watch Kevin Samuels and all these podcasters where they would talk to chicks and they would ask them a question and these chicks wouldn't give an answer. So He would ask them what number or what percentage, and they don't want to. So they'll be like, "Oh, a couple of years. How many years? A couple? No, I want to hear a number." People don't like direct statements, direct answers, and answering direct questions anymore because they don't like rating things. They don't like hierarchies. They don't like saying stuff that might make things look in a negative light. And yet that's how men talk. And once again, I've talked about this before. Society tries to act like the way that women act, talk, walk, learn is correct, and how men act, walk, talk is not. And what happens is everything's up in the air, nebulous. Definitions are gone now, are nebulous. What is a woman? All this other stuff. You can't define stuff anymore, right? So whereas men, we talk and I don't want to say absolutes, but we're direct. When we say stuff, we mean stuff. And I honestly think, guys, because I'm thinking about this, I gotta have a Discord call to help you guys think this through. I think that men, we live in necessity. Okay? So we live in things that we need to do. Therefore, we can't really be wishy-washy about things. But what happens is that our needs are met, and men wake up still thinking about what would happen if the lights came on and went out and didn't come back on for a month. And women and all these wokey wokes and all these they try and think of this like abundance-minded foolishness. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, happy. What's up, man? Michael Norman, how are you? Look at that.
Yesterday that they want some further testing done, so I'm just waiting to get that scheduled.
So are you disabled? Is that why you filed for SSI?
Yes.
Of course she is.
Disability.
Right now I'm going for my mental health. I have severe PTSD
please.
and anxiety. Very bad anxiety. I haven't driven in 14 years.
You guys know who she sounds like?
No, you're not asking me. No, it's called garlic croutons. Yeah, and you're right there on the scene.
They all sound the same, don't they? They all sound the same.
I think it has something to do with the garlic croutons, maybe.
When they asked if she was disabled, I was about to say, yeah, she's disabled in the head. And sure enough, she said, well, it's my mental health.
Yeah, pretty much, man. I don't understand. Isn't it funny how all of a sudden there's this explosion in mental health issues? Why have you not paid your child support?
And I'm just trying to tell you that I have mental health issues. I'm extremely distraught. I feel like my whole life is ending.
Over it. And I'm also trying to see a rheumatologist.
Emoji Mister, I would say that women are either the victims or the heroes in their own story. They either got victimized or they sailed through the air like friggin' it saved the day. You know what I mean? The clown world.
I've gotten a referral 3 times and can't seem to get through. For a rheumatologist, I have really severe arthritis, and it's coming to light that my mom and my sister have a lot of genetic disorders that they've passed down. So I have to have a bunch of testing done to find out exactly what kind of arthritis I have going.
So you decided to have kids and pass those down to them, you knucklehead.
Yeah, you see that? It's her family's fault.
Yeah, of course.
SSI or disability?
Yes.
Or what?
Yes, I have.
You're just waiting for a determination?
Yeah, they want me to have an eval done through them. I got that letter yesterday, so I'm just waiting on their phone call back to find out when that's going to be. Yeah, and I don't know what's going on with it saying that I'm not paying because, even DHS says it doesn't show that I pay anymore. And I know I do, and I said that to them, but like it kept telling me my info was wrong when I would go to pay, and I called MISDU, I called friend of the court, I called, and they kept telling me, call somebody else. And so finally I got it figured out. But yeah, it was just saying that I don't make payments. So I was really confused.
Well, you don't have any ongoing support. It's all arrears.
Right.
Right. There you go. You guys hear that? She was like, well, why am I making payments when my child support has been suspended? Well, it's because you weren't paying in the past, you knucklehead. You have arrears. Look at that.
Okay.
Well, hold on,
Yeah, I
hold on. That
wouldn't
might be
accept
someone
my.
else's fault.
These are gamer says genetic disorders that can be passed down. Maybe DNA testing at birth could be useful. Facts.
Yeah,
Guys, they
that's
should have DNA
yeah.
testing for every single child born in the U.S. I'm not playing. This is crazy, man.
My payment when I was trying to do it through Pay Near Me, and I think I'm doing the all paid now or something like that. It might be vice versa.
I don't know. But you're still about 3,000 behind.
Oops.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is there a way for me to petition to get any of that lowered? Because I mean, I haven't seen the child in 9 years. They won't allow me to. They completely alienated me from her, like her entire life.
Welcome to being a man.
So I don't know.
Guys, I have a video dropping tonight. And guys, I just want to give you guys a preview, guys. It's once again, it's all about the lesbian. And I told you guys that these chicks don't like dating eggplant widows, the bisexual chicks, because they think that they're gonna run back to a guy. This one girl goes, yeah, that she's a lesbian and she's a stud, right? I'm talking sag pants, all this other stuff. Black girl. She says that she doesn't like dating eggplant widows because they fall into gender roles and treat her like a man and expect her to do masculine things, and she hates that. So she wants to talk like a man, walk like a man, but doesn't want to have to pay for dates and do all the other stuff.
Clown world.
Look at that, guys. Look at that. And this is the ultimate example of what we say about these chicks. They say that they want equality, but when it comes to actual equality, no, they want preferential treatment. They want all of the benefits of doing all the same stuff men do, but with none of the responsibility and none of the hardship. You know what I'm saying? So,
Charlotte.
So there's a guardianship for that child, if I recall?
They adopted her last year.
Oh, well, if she's adopted, then you would only have the rights to see her that were granted by the people that adopted her.
There you go.
Right.
See, she even lied about that. She said that they've alienated they adopted her, you moron. Jesus, this woman can't tell the truth to save her life.
Kind of visitation, so.
Right. There was supposed to be an order for phone communication, and their lawyer and my lawyer and them are all ignoring me. So
Not an adoption, there wouldn't be.
They told me because my ex-husband lives with them, that it'd be open adoption, and they agreed to phone conversations through CMH, and none of them will respond to me back.
I don't know how that would be enforceable in an adoption situation, but I don't know. You may want to talk to a lawyer or maybe the judge that granted the adoption, but you'd have to file a motion to get back in front of that judge if there was something that you were told to induce you to allow your parental rights to be terminated that hasn't come true. As far as this goes, though, I'll suspend enforcement for 6 more months while you're waiting on a determination for SSI. We'll see where that gets us. All right?
Okay, thank you.
Guys, did you hear that?
Yep.
Do you think that he would have suspended enforcement for 6 months if it was a guy?
No.
Guys, put a 1 if you think yes, he would have done it for a guy, or 2 for no, he would have done it for a guy. Because you can bet that if this was a guy for this $3,000, they would have the cops on the way to his house right now.
They did do it for the guy last week, if you remember.
Clown world. Yeah, but that's a one-off. Pitmaster, what's up, man? Steve is here.
But it was the same. It was the same scenario that he was going to be coming into money.
Yeah. And guys,
same
he wants
thing
that
with
money.
her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He wants that money because.
All right. So if you can make payments, you can, but
not
able to, then there wouldn't be any further enforcement for 6 months.
Okay.
Now, if you're approved and you get a lump sum, Or
I won't get that lump sum.
Well, please.
No lump sum?
They told me I won't get it because it's SSI, not Social Security. So even though I've been fighting for going on 11 years or going on 10 years, they said
SSI is Social Security, you moron.
It's the same thing. What are you talking about?
I wouldn't get that lump sum.
All right, so you didn't have enough work history to apply? For
No.
disability?
Of course you
That's
didn't.
what.
Of course you didn't, guys. We knew that, right? So this chick's a deadbeat and a bum and shiftless and trifling.
She walks into the Social Security and says, "Yeah, I want my medication and my crouton."
She bangs on the door.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I want my medication and I want my croutons, please.
Look at Razor Gamer says, "I have a structured settlement and I need cash now." Look at that.
What, December, January, February?
All right, I don't really care about this knucklehead anymore. All right, here. All right, let's go back to court archives here. Let me see. And let me see. There's another one where this chick was a deadbeat. Hold on.
She got thousands and thousands of dollars on income tax and that government COVID money. And it's like, now I'm still owed the $24,000 when nothing was paid to my kids for the last 6 years. Does that seem fair to you? It is. If you're the mom, they do everything for you, but the dad, they don't do
There
nothing.
it
for
is.
you.
True.
That is true, sir.
There it is. There it is. This guy, guys, I'm gonna give this this guy a round of applause, right? Because he straight up said it. He's like, wait a minute. And look, the first comment says, so when the mom has an issue, the courts will gladly help her. So when the dad has an issue, he gets shafted. Yep. Look at that. Look at that. So this guy has cut. I haven't seen this yet, but he has custody of his kids, and he's getting boned. You know what I'm saying? Clown world, right there.
Yeah,
guys, have you noticed? You noticed? Where's the race card at? Way out right here. Do you notice all these videos, all these court reporters, and all these knuckleheads are all are a certain race and gender, and all of them give these goofy looks when guys are actually trying to tell their stories, rolling their eyes, doing all this foolishness. Especially if the guy is black. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, man.
You got the Honorable Wolfman Jack up in the corner here already trying to contradict the guy.
This is the Wolfman Jack coming at you live with new hits and new.
Right now, you think I have a problem against putting mothers on child support?
Yes.
I just had another
Yes, you
order
do.
Tuesday to pay $200 for my other kids.
The
Well,
system did not fail. The system works really well. You can yell
Ah,
and scream
please,
about
guys, come on.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Yeah, Steve, this is the same chicks who work at the DMV and at the TSA. I tell you guys, I am black. I can tell you guys, when you fly other places, first of all it's crazy because I was just down in Costa Rica, I was in Ireland, Iceland. All the chicks who work at the airport are fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we wear the little uniforms. But guys, if you go United States, man, Boom Keisha and Sharkeisha and all these girls, man, shoot, no thanks, man. The only time that they're funny is when girls are acting up in the airport. You see these TSA workers friggin' tackle them. You know what I'm saying? So
how I was so unfair and the justice system sucks.
It is true.
Christopher Jones and Delana Brown.
We have a partial agreement. I believe the parties believe that there is a full agreement. However, the state cannot agree to one portion of their agreement. The parties
What does his shirt say? Suck it up, Buttercup. What is he talking about?
$79,094.30 is owed in child support arrears as of August 16th, 2023.
$79,000.
And that would be reduced to $24,078.
Wait a minute. She owes $79,000 and they're reducing it to $24,000? Why? Why? And this chick's name is Quinlan? Wasn't that the vampire dude from The Strain? Has anyone seen The Strain, the show?
No.
Oh, Angel Jameson. Check out The Strain, you guys. That's a great show, man. Check it out.
26 cents.
Sure, it's not Quinlan Down Under.
Credits. The parents want to release all arrears in exchange for the mother having child support of $0 a month. However, the state cannot agree to that. So what the state is proposing is that child support arrears be $200 a month beginning September 1st, 2023.
So wait, these two want to get rid of child support, but the state's saying, no, we want our money. Right? You guys heard that? That's what I heard, right?
Well, Steve nailed it.
Hold on, where were we here? I don't know, man. That's clown shoes, though, because you know that if that was a guy owing 79 grand,
That's what I was getting at. Yeah.
Look at that, guys. Look at that. Clown. Well, you guys know what's funny? I didn't even realize that I said look at that until you guys started pointing it out in the comments of my video.
Oh yeah, you just said, look at that. Look at that.
Look at that. I didn't even realize I say that. Everyone's like, dude, you say that and it's hilarious. I didn't even realize that I said that. You know what I mean?
There was one comment that said when they think of your channel, they think of, hey, look at that. That's this insert vehicle here.
I do that too because I like cars. So yeah.
On the
speaking of that, guys, real fast. Guys, please go over. Ooh, hold on. Okay, guys, go over to my old car. If you haven't seen his channel on YouTube, guys, he's one of the best channels on YouTube right now. This is him. Guys, check out his channel, man. He's great. He talks about like cars from like the 70s, 80s, 90s. You know what I mean? And he has all the old commercials and goes through everything. Check him out, man. He's really good. He has a Prowler. You remember those? And just anyone that's like that, dude. And you remember this car? That's what he does. So he's really good. Anyways, I digress.
$24,078.26 judgment. The parties agree that the father will enroll the child on the government plan of health insurance, and medical support will be $50 a month beginning September 1st, 2023. The guideline child support amount based on this would be $181 a month. However, I'm not sure if the parties agree to that amount. And then joint managing conservators, with father being the one to designate the primary residence of the child, and a standard possession schedule will be included in the order.
Is this the mom right here? I think so, right? But man, that's a tough looking woman, man.
I got a kick out of that, man. I swear. I got a... Oh man.
Go ahead and call the parties.
Let me just start here first.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I cannot do what y'all wanting to do. If what Ms. Phillip is saying that you want me to not do child support against mother, I can't do that because that could change in a month from now. I know y'all think it's easier, but it's not. So I have to enter a judgment. I'm not making a ruling yet, but I have to enter some judgment about how much is owed. If what Ms. Phillip announced is fine with you, she's going to confirm that with you in just a moment. And then y'all be paying each other. Mr. Jones, you'll be paying for the arrears, some amount, and that'll be your account. And Ms. Brown will paying child support and medical support for the future. She will have a different account. Those are
Okay, whoa.
I see where it's going.
So he had to pay $79,000. It got put down to $24,000. He has custody now. She's supposed to pay him child support moving forward. He thought everything would get wiped out. So right when you think that this guy was actually trying to say, "Oh no child support for the mom," it seemed right. He now has full custody of the kids, and he has to pay child support.
But you see how that works? They're both having to pay money, and you know he gets a cut of both of them.
Exactly, man. Yeah, his kids need their tuition paid. Yep.
We're not dependent on each other. We cannot move money like monopoly money where I pay and it works both ways. It doesn't do that. We can't discount somebody's child support because the other person owes something. There actually has to be payments made. So
of course,
each of you will be paying each other. It might wind up almost being zero if y'all are both paying. But I can't do a zero child support order. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's go and proceed.
Okay. I called the mother, Delana Brown. What's the name of the child involved in this case?
Camden Jones,
And how old is the child?
16.
And is it correct that the child lives with Christopher Jones, the father?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And
Look at that chick who appeared at the bottom. Yikes.
did you hear the announcement regarding the $24,078.26 judgment in child support?
I did.
Are you in agreement to that?
Yes, ma'am.
And would you be in agreement to the father paying that off at $200 a month?
Yes, ma'am.
Of course you are.
And ma'am, are you in agreement to paying medical support at $50 a month starting in September?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you in agreement to the child support of $181 a month?
Is that in addition to or with the 50?
In addition to.
Okay. I just had another order Tuesday to pay $200 for my other kids.
There it is. How did we know that she had other kids that she has to pay for? So she doesn't have custody of any of her kids because she's trifling.
That judge is rubbing his hands together and says, "Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
We're going to Jamaica this summer."
Oh yeah. This man Jack is gonna get a 10.
Yeah. Right? Getting his money.
Mm-hmm.
Would I pay that to you guys as well? Is it like a standard order? Do you know?
So if your previous order said that you were supposed to pay through the state disbursement unit, then yeah, both would be paid through the child support office.
Okay.
Because this will be paid through the child support office.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Okay. And ma'am, are you in agreement to the two of you being appointed joint managing conservators?
Guys, sorry. You gotta do this. Guys, I made a video about these knuckleheaded chicks saying look at this, I'm in tech and I'm getting laid off. Right? You remember that? It was like a week and a half ago. These knuckleheads say that they're in tech, but they're actually working for Google and marketing or HR or diversity, inclusion, equity, foolishness. Look at that. Watch me lose my job on TikTok. Look at this. And this is the video I did. You remember watch me get laid off. Remember that shit? And in an hour, I'm getting laid off. She's being laid off by a tech giant. Look at that.
Yeah, she was making a countdown, I think, throughout the video or something like that.
An LA marketing professional.
It threw me off when she threw the word off in there.
Huh?
So it threw me off when she put the word off in there.
Yeah.
Tune in to watch me get laid off.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look. Some workers say that they're using videos to process the emotions of losing their job. This other lady filmed herself crying as a credit card repair company laid her off from her marketing job right there. Right there. Guys, these are not real jobs. You can't work for a really good company and work a needless, useless job. Look at that. Look at this. So Vanessa Burbano, professor at Columbia Business School, who studies how companies practices influence employee behavior, underwater basket weaving. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Meaningless jobs where you do nothing.
Are you kidding me?
You have never seen a person that's a network systems engineer, a person that's a civil engineer, a mechanical engineer get laid off like this. Look at that.
Yeah, it's meaningless jobs where they do nothing. They're confusing tech jobs with government jobs.
Yep.
Look at that.
Underwater basket weave. Oh shoot.
Someone put, I work in tech. I've been laid off twice over multiple decades. The last thing I would do is post social media. Employers often research your social media presence. Facts. Look at that. And guys, someone put in my comments of the very first women being ignored at work that this company that he worked for, look, someone says, notice how none of these are in the office. If you're a marketing person and don't have to work in the office, you are expendable. Facts. But someone on my very first video put that the company had to lay off the whole HR department. So the CFO did all the HR stuff for years. So they had a whole staff of 5 people that they were paying tens of thousands of dollars a year each to do a job that one guy could do on top of his normal duties. Clown world.
Under possession.
I am.
Okay. Pass a witness. And sir, are you in agreement to the judgment of $24,078.26?
Well, I don't think that's fair if they're not going after back child support over the last 6 years, and then now I still got to pay this. I mean, that's not fair. When I went to court back in 2017, y'all knew then that the kids were living with me. I had to prove all this stuff to y'all, and I went down and did everything y'all asked to me.
There it is. This I'm telling you, this guy got his Kinko's copies, right? And he thinks that somehow he was gonna get justice, right? He honestly thought that knucklehead McGee up here on the left is gonna listen to what he's gonna say and treat him fairly.
The judge looks like he has a bad toothache.
Or he's got to take his shit, right? But Christopher Jones, you honestly thought that in 2017 you were gonna do your paperwork and do the right thing and do all this court stuff, and that they listen to you. Sorry, buddy.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Clown world.
Me back in 2017, and now for the last 6 years, there's no child support at all that went to my kids, but now I'm still owed for previous. I mean, I don't think that's fair.
Okay.
because I mean, she got thousands and thousands of dollars on income tax and that government COVID money. And it's like, now I'm still owed the 24,000 when nothing was paid to my kids for the last 6 years. Does that seem fair to you?
Sir, it's not the time for you to be asking questions.
There it is. Sir, we don't give a damn. That's what she means. They don't care, guys. They don't care that he's had the kids for the last 6 years. They don't care that that job of there hasn't paid. They don't care. They do not care.
Oh, okay.
This is
well, you asked if I agreed with it, and that's my issue.
Look at this guy. This Fabian Johnson guy is laughing. He's like, "Ooh, this just got interesting."
For me to agree to something that isn't fair.
He's like, you tell him, brother.
So she's going to pay me $181 for another 18 months, but yet I'm still going to be paying her back child support or on the 24,000, and that's not fair when nothing's been paid over the last 6 years.
Do you agree to the medical support of $50 a month?
So I got to pay.
Agree that you'll enroll the child on the government plan of health insurance?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you agree to the child support?
Yo, Donnie's coming in, just dropping bombs, dude. He said, "You got to be insane to have a baby in this country." Facts, dude. Facts.
For the mother to pay of $181 a month?
I guess.
And do you agree to being appointed joint managing conservators?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking that you be the one to decide where the child lives within Dallas County and surrounding counties?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you in agreement to the standard possession schedule?
Yes, ma'am.
And sir, are you okay with your address and phone number being included in the order?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, we have a good relationship. So.
Okay, pass the witness.
Okay, I'm not sure I understand what you're complaining about, sir. It looks like you filed your
Of course you don't. Of course you don't.
Motion to modify, and you had a hearing, last hearing with us with the Attorney General's office was in 2018. I think it was May is what I just saw. We concluded the enforcement order, which confirmed your arrears. And then I made a note that you were going to have a future hearing for a modification that you filed. I don't know what you did with your modification. The Attorney General's office did not file the modification, you did. And so if you did your things right, then you would have ordered mother to pay child support at that time. If you didn't do that, I don't see the order. I'm looking online here, so I might have missed it. But is there an order where she's supposed that you put her on child support in 2018?
Well, here's what happened in 17, sir.
It's a yes or a no.
No.
Okay, well then there's nothing that anybody can do.
But I filed.
Should have done an order. I understand you informed the Attorney General's office, and you might have even told me that you had the child, but you did not get an order putting her on child support.
Well, I filed.
You filed your own motion to modify.
I did, yes, sir.
Responsibility to have a hearing to get it.
And y'all didn't give me a hearing because.
Please don't tell me y'all, because you did not do your job, sir.
Look at that.
I filed with y'all. I did everything y'all said to do. And then y'all kept giving me different court dates because y'all wouldn't serve her. So how is that my fault? Every time I got a court date, y'all gave me a new court date because y'all couldn't serve her, even though she was at the same address the whole time.
So they didn't serve her the paperwork. And then, but yes, he should have kept following up, dude. I mean, you wouldn't have however many $1,000s of arrears, but still, like, this judge is being an ass. You know what I mean?
It has nothing.
So
to
it's
do
okay
with
for her not to pay for
about
6 years.
Sir, I'm not trying to argue with you.
Yes, sir.
But you're not listening. You filed your own motion to modify. The Attorney
Because I
General
didn't have $5,000 for an attorney.
Excuse me, sir, I'm talking. I'm about to mute you if you keep interrupting me. I'm trying to explain to you. You don't want an explanation. You just want to complain. You can do that after you leave court today if you want to do that. I don't need to hear that. I'm trying to be respectful and explain it to you. If you don't want an explanation, that's fine. I don't have to be nice.
I understand,
so
sir.
what happened was in 2018, we concluded your case. You had several hearings about you not paying child support. We concluded those hearings in 2018, where we entered an order that confirmed how much you owed Ms. Brown and how much you were supposed to pay. And it said basically in that order that you did not have to come into court for those matters. But I wrote a note in my file here that you had a pending motion for modification, which I'm assuming is very similar to what you were asking for, was to stop your child support and for Ms. Brown to pay you child support. That was your motion, not the Attorney General's motion, not my motion, not anybody else's. If you didn't do your job to set child support against Ms. Brown, then there's only one person that's at fault. You can't blame the Attorney General's office for them not prosecuting your motion.
And guys, this is what I also say. Get a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, I know that it seems like a lot of money, but I mean, he should have got a lawyer to help him handle that, or else he wouldn't owe this however many $100,000. Yeah, David, you are correct.
But Ajo, he went to Kinko's.
I told you, yeah. He went to Kinko's, man, on like Tuesday 10-cent copy night, right? Carlos X, what's up, man?
If you didn't do it, it didn't get done. It's on you. We're trying to correct it as best we can here. But had you done an order in 2018 putting Ms. Brown on child support, yes, you would have received child support for the last 5 years. I don't think any judge has a problem with putting Ms. Brown on child support, just like we're doing today. But for whatever reason, you dropped the ball. You didn't get a court order. You didn't do anything. And if you don't have a court order, the Attorney General's office cannot collect the money. Had you done an order and presented it to the Attorney General's office, they would have surely helped you collect that money, but you didn't do anything. So all we can do now is backtrack. That's why we're basically wiping off $55,000 of your back child support to give you credit. We can't double dip and have her pay child support for the last 5 years because you didn't do an order. If you had done an order in 2018, you would have basically had two things happen. Number one, your child support would have ended. You wouldn't owe any child support from 2017 or 2018 until now. So then we wouldn't even have to be talking about the $55,000 or so. In addition to that, you'd be receiving child support from Ms. Brown. If you do a court order, there's nothing we can do except try to do what we're doing today. And yes, you lost out on child support, but there's nothing that anybody can do because it was your motion, not anybody else's. Unless you can present us an order that ordered Ms. Brown to pay child support to you in 2018 until now, there's nothing we can do except what we're doing today. Do you have a court order?
I did file the motion, and I did
get a court order.
I did put her in child support. I tried to put it in child support like y'all told me, and then y'all never gave me a court date. But all I'm asking for,
okay, sir, let me explain this.
Yeah.
When someone files a lawsuit, it's your job to serve the other party, number one. Then number two, when the party is served, to set a court date. And then number three, prove your case. It doesn't just happen because you do number one.
Look at that.
And I did pay y'all.
You didn't do number two, you didn't do number three. And then at the end, number four is you got to draft an order, write it up so the judge can sign it. You didn't do any of the other steps. I understand I mean, I can file a lawsuit against anybody. It doesn't mean I'm going to get money. If all you did was file a motion, it's not anybody else's responsibility except yours to get an order.
Look at that.
And I did pay the money.
Yes or no?
And I did pay the money for y'all to serve her. I paid, it was like almost $200.
You're not listening, Mr. Jones?
No.
Okay, we got to move on.
Well, can I ask you a question? Can I get some?
It doesn't matter because you're not listening, sir.
Okay, can I ask just one question?
You're not going to
do
my
something?
answer.
Okay. No problem.
You're not listening. You're not understanding.
Well, I see what you're saying, but I did do those steps like y'all told me to do. The first file, I paid y'all to have her served.
Who's
y'all? And so I couldn't do the other two motions.
You understand? I don't work for the Attorney General's office. I'm the judge.
I understand, but I did what the Attorney General told me. I went down to Fathers for Equal Rights. I paid them their money. They filed. They got me my paperwork to file the motion. And I did. Then they told me that I needed to have her served, which I paid the courts on the bottom stairs of the courts. I paid them to have her served, which they never did. So I could never do the other step because that part was never done.
Okay.
And then.
Do you understand Father for Equal Rights are not attorneys, right? You understand Father for Equal Rights
are
attorneys?
Well, they told me they give me the advice and they tell me what forms to file, and I go next door and I pay them to file, to print me those forms to file with the courts to do everything step by step. And then every time, then I even went online and tried to file child support against her because they told me to do that, and they would never allow me because it said I had an open case. And so I've tried everything I could, sir. And all I'm asking is a leeway on the back child support since I didn't get any child support for 5 years. Is there anything I could do on that end?
No, because you didn't do your job. You did.
I mean, she's even willing to
You did not
relinquish.
serve the mother. That's the problem. The service failed for whatever reason.
Jeez.
Well, the system failed.
Uh-oh. He's talking about the system now. He's gonna go
No way. No, you didn't do your job. That's what happened. The system did not fail. The system works really well. But
really,
if Ms. Brown was hiding or you couldn't get her served or you gave them a bad address, then the next solution is you find another address. You have to keep trying until you get to those steps. And if you didn't do that, then you didn't do your job. It's not the Attorney General's office fault. They're not going to represent you. The court's not the court's fault because we're not here to give you legal advice. And
yes, sir.
It's probably not even Father Eagle Wright's fault either because all they're doing is giving you forms to fill out. You have to follow all the steps. If you follow all the steps, then I abide by the orders that you got accomplished. But you didn't do it. You're the only one at fault, sir. You're the only one at fault. So I cannot
even if the mom
and give you what you want when you didn't do your job. Okay, we need to end this because I have another cases rating.
Yeah.
And I've explained it.
Well, even the mom is willing to relinquish the
You don't want to
balance.
listen. You don't want to listen.
Okay.
I've explained it several times. I understand you're not an attorney, but you're just not listening to me. You have to.
Well, I get it. If you're the mom, they do everything for you, but the dad, they don't do nothing.
That's not
for you.
true.
That is true, sir.
Mother on child support right now. You think I have a problem against putting mothers on child support? That's ridiculous.
No.
You're listening to Father for Eagle Rights instead of actual attorneys.
Well, I can tell you from experience.
No,
sir.
you did. Well,
because I paid y'all the money to serve her.
Sir, in my experience, you didn't do your job. That's the only.
And how was that when I did everything y'all told me to do?
You
told me to follow the motion, correct?
Okay, we got to move on. I'm not going to argue with you. You're not listening. You don't want answers. You just want to complain. When you leave, I don't want to complain, but today you can yell and scream about how I was so unfair and the justice system sucks. But the reality is that's not true.
It is true.
It is not true. Not in your case.
Yes.
All right. So from
April
$24,078.26. Your pay of that at $200.
What are you saying?
I said, did Gabriel and Iglesias here really say that the system works well?
That's what I was thinking. Like, he looks like somebody.
$100 a month. Mother's going to pay child support of $181 and medical support of $50 a month. We're doing joint management conservatorship with standard visitation. That'll be the order of the court. The Attorney General's office is going to draft an order based on my ruling and email you both a copy. You will have separate accounts, as I explained at the beginning of the hearing. So you'll need to pay in your separate accounts. Actual money has to be paid. We cannot discount one money from the other to offset what you're supposed to pay. That's the order of the court. I understand y'all may not agree to it, but you'll have to follow.
Because he gets his percentage from both.
Yeah, he gets his money.
You can press leave on the Zoom to exit out. Thank you.
You guys have to follow certain
Okay. Wait, is this
guidelines, and it's a Mother's Day. I'm screwed.
Here we go. That's the one that we're gonna check out next, guys. Look at this. Where are we? Yep, you guys are correct. To men, don't do it. Yep, don't have kids. Yep. Steve says it works well for the judge's pockets. Fact. He's the least talented Iglesias. Look at that. Look at that. Here we go.
Certain guidelines, and it's a Mother's Day. I'm screwed.
I understand you believe that this is a woman's state, but we've got to move on. Can we just move on to the next?
Isn't it funny? Isn't this deja vu, guys? Right? It's as if we've
Groundhog Day.
It's as if we've gone back in time. Right? Same thing.
Yes, please.
Do you want to state for the record?
Is that Judge Tom Papa?
Right?
jail full time since she was 10 years old. She was in my
All these judges look
custody,
like
and her mom disappeared.
B-level
It was a
comedians.
very tragic situation on top of me trying to maintain a household.
It's non-dischargeable in bankruptcy. It's never going to go away, ever. If you're coming here at a show cause hearing and telling me you're not going to pay this, then I'll just find you in contempt.
I'm not saying that.
It's funny how they're like, oh, we don't have debtors prison anymore. The hell we don't. You don't pay your child support, guys, and you're toast. Straight up, man.
You self-employed or do you have an employer?
Self-employed, 2 jobs.
Okay. And what kind of work do you do?
Painting business and DJ.
How long have you been doing the
Okay. How much you want to bet that's not painting houses?
Painting job and DJ. First of all, who would want this lurch looking motherfucker to DJ at their party?
Maybe a club for lesbians.
Look at this. Hold on. Lurch. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. He looks like Lurch with a man bun, dude. What is going on? Look at that. Look at that. Man, oh man, oh man.
painting work for?
Most of the last probably 12 years.
And the DJ work?
Probably about.
I don't know how many times that he can drop the monster mash in his DJ set. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure he figures it out.
Last 3 years.
What caused you to start with the DJ work?
A lot of money involved in it, I guess. And it's a good second job that I can control, I guess, that doesn't seem to get in the way of, say, like a regular second job.
Do you have any health issues?
I don't.
Do you have transportation?
I do.
What is your housing situation?
I rent.
And what is your monthly rent?
Roughly probably 500.
Where does she live?
That's cheap. Jeez.
500.
A car payment?
I don't.
You know how much your car insurance is?
300 a month, 315.
$300
That's-
a month.
Jeez. What the hell?
What is it? What is he driving, man?
And are you current on that?
This car's worth more than this house.
If you want to state for the record, I've had Dejel full time since she was 10 years old.
Dejel?
Okay. And how old is the child now?
20.
Okay.
She did live with her mom maybe 5, maybe 6 months over that whole time.
And mom
really
was
often.
mom was never willing to forgive any of the rearage.
You know, in all honesty, I never really went through the court system. I called them.
You moron. You moron. Guys, the moment that kid moved in, he should have gone to the court, got a lawyer, and got this child support taken care of. Even if it would have cost him a bunch of money, it would have maybe cost him 5, 6, 7, 8 grand instead of however much he owes now. Right? But at the same time, the court, he's coming here trying to ask for some type of mercy. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
I'm sure somewhere in the system.
Yeah, he rents a room.
The day that I took control over her, her mom moved to Puerto Rico, and I was living in Grand Rapids at the time because the housing market crashed. It was about 2012-ish, I believe. And instead of, Dejel was gonna go to Puerto Rico with her mom, and she didn't want to go, so she told me she wanted to come live with me. So that day, I packed her up and moved her with me to Grand Rapids, and I called the friend of the court and told them that I was taking full custody from that day forward, and obviously that's not the legal way, and they told me that over the phone. And
dumbass.
I was just letting them know that was going to be the case, and her mom pretty much was.
Oh, Michael Norman says that he probably has like insurance for his car painting. But okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. Here's a gamer. You are right, man. You're dumb for having a kid in the U.S. Greg Hoyt. What's up, man? Good to see you. Guys, make sure to drop a like on the stream. That involves hitting the old thumbs up. I'd appreciate that.
From there, she did end up living with her aunt, who is Phelan's sister, for about a year and a half or so when she was about 16. But beyond that, she was in my custody. I paid for braces. I paid for, took her to all her doctor visits and everything over that time, and all this counseling appointments to deal with, obviously mother abandonment issues that she was going through as a teenager. But yeah, I know I should have probably filed paperwork years ago and took care of this. And they did tell me at the front desk that if I would have filed paperwork that, every month that I had her, they were just gonna, maybe minus off whatever it was.
There it is, guys. I told you. And this guy, knowing this, thought that he's going to show up. He's going to make his pit stop at Kinko's. You get his copies and get justice. And this judge just doesn't even care to look at him. You know what I'm saying?
Payments were $175 or whatever.
See, it's not the issue of fault. It's the fact that this guy is even having this hearing in the first place. Guys, we're over here in the red pill. We know that this guy is wasting his time. The judge knows that this guy's wasting his time. Whoever this person on the upper left is knows that these guys are wasting his time. That's why I do this, because guys just like they just don't know. How do you not know that you're totally screwed? That you're literally just wasting oxygen at this point.
Until it was.
And what's this? Stephen W. Paciorka? Paciorka? Paciork? Paciorka or Paciorka? I don't even know.
At zero, whatever, and I never did.
He said real men don't use Kinko's, they use Staples. All the Staples closed around me. Staples and Office Depot closed, man.
Go about that. I was kind of hoping that Phelan would come back, in all honesty, the first few years. Obviously dealing with a teenage girl and her mom disappearing was a very tragic situation, on top of me trying to maintain a household. So as a man, I honestly didn't, I learned a lot from that, but in hindsight, but during that moment, I definitely was struggling for those first few years.
See,
in that situation.
I have a dilemma here, and that's that I'm looking at the statute, and that's what I'm required to enforce, and it doesn't give me the leeway, really, to just kind of wave away this arrearage, even though it sounds like you should have definitely filed for custody many years ago when this was charging. So, and this is an arrears.
I can translate.
And you've.
What's that?
You see, and I'm looking at this down payment I put on this yacht, and if I don't get my cut of this,
exactly. That's what it is. Exactly.
Razor Gamer, man, you are correct, man. Yeah. There's a silver lining that he's giving us some entertainment. And guys, yeah, I know that I'm not one to talk because I have a speech impediment, but Christ, man, why does this guy talk so slow?
I wonder if
seriously,
do his hands work just as slowly?
It takes 15 hours to paint one wall, right? Come on.
This court requires you to pay that arrearage, not all at once, but eventually. This is child support under Michigan law. It's non-dischargeable in bankruptcy. It's never going to go away, ever.
Oops.
Oh, I understand that. I'm not expecting that. And I'm only stating the fact that, and hoping that there's some sort of balance in there, that I wasn't just like running from those payments. I just was in full custody and
so here's the thing. There's balance, but you've got to show some kind of effort to be paying this. You have to.
Is there any way that I can is there any way that I can file some paperwork to do what was said that I could have did, like say 5 or 7 years ago?
No,
Where
Michigan doesn't,
I can-
will not, the Michigan law will not allow this to be retroactively modified. Will not.
That's only if say Phelan got on here
Correct.
and said that she agrees that money should.
Yes.
You know, that's what's, I'm gonna lie about it. That's kind of messed up.
Mr. Walfong, I don't want
I ain't gonna lie about that, but that's kind of messed up, man. Here we go, dude. Here we go. He is upset. He is gonna go off.
Uh-oh. In the courts now,
There you go, dude.
Drug addict.
Honestly,
like, she's not gonna.
I can't. If you're
listen, I'm not taking this out.
if you're coming here at a show cause hearing and telling me you're not going to pay this, then I'll just find you in contempt.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all.
Let me ask you. Well, let me ask you a question. How much can you commit to pay each month?
What are my options here to not pay it and try to balance out those 7 years that I? Why doesn't Phelan have to pay me for those 7 years?
Because there's a child support order in place, and you didn't.
So can I go into court today and file paperwork and say, "Listen, I'm not arguing with you. I should have did this 7 years. I should have did this 7 years."
Mr. Walfong already said no. You can't do that because the law does not give you that option.
His last name is Wildfong.
Wild what?
Wild David Wildfong is his name. Look at
That's
that.
Wield Fang.
Wilfong. Wildfong.
Can you give me a dollar figure that you can pay each month? Something besides zero.
How much does
something that's
does
in
he
good
owe?
faith based on your
I didn't
regular monthly budget? That's the best I can do. If you're not willing to do that, I have no choice but to hold you in contempt.
And listen, I'm not trying to argue with you or get in contempt of court or anything like that. I'm actually just trying to ask you my other options. Like I'll say I'm willing to pay 10 a month, but I can tell you that hopefully I can get a hold of everybody involving in this case and get Phelan to sign some paperwork and state that it should balance out, and just to put this case at zero, because financially this seems to make the most sense. I mean, I paid for her braces. It was like a $7,000 bill, like multiple doctor visits and everything else that I had to pay out of pocket because my insurance wasn't correct.
I'm asking, do you really want to be coming in here for the next 10 years? Because if you're paying $10,
I think this case should be like, no.
What's this?
I think it's fair, and I understand you guys have to follow certain. You guys have to follow certain guidelines, and it's a mother state. I'm screwed. This is part of the reason I'm frustrated from the beginning, because I do understand the man.
There it is, guys. There it is. And now the judge has his panties in a bunch. Here we go.
Look, you've offered to pay $10 a month. You're self-employed, you paint, you're a DJ, you've been a painter for 12 years. There's a lot of money involved with being a DJ. Your health is good, you have transportation, you're current on your rent, you don't have a car payment, you're current on your car insurance.
I will say this on the car part, both my vehicles just broke. I did have a second work van that I used to transfer ladders and such. That's sitting at a shop still dead.
If you can commit to $50 a month, the court would accept that. $50 a month. Can you do that?
Well, yeah, sure. But can I ask you again, like, what are my other options here?
You don't have any.
Look, I'm not your attorney. There's a child support order that I'm here to enforce today. The court will go ahead and accept your commitment to pay $50 a month towards the arrearage. We will adjourn this matter to monitor for payment. If you want legal advice, I would suggest you consult independent legal counsel. You were obviously given the right to request counsel today. I'm not finding you in contempt. Again, I'm adjourning this because you've offered to pay $50 a month. We'll see if you do that. It's the best I can do for you.
Look at that, guys.
Well, you did state that if I get a letter from Phelan that I can put this as zero if she agrees.
I've said that. I've said that. I've said that about 5 different times today. So I think.
No, again, I understand you're frustrated and you have to deal with people all day in these scenarios, and I get a lot of people just make up excuses. not here making up excuses. I just feel that legally there should be some sort of bind in my
But there isn't.
side, and clearly that does not exist. Here it's just based
I
on a
understand. I
certain
understand
date.
you believe that this is a woman's state, but we've got to move on. Can we just move on to the next case, please?
6 months after I did the court order that lowered your child support to $250 a month, you went to work for the city of Beaumont.
Guys, there was one where this guy goes, "Y'all think I'm not gonna pay this child support? Do y'all think that money grows on trees?" let me look and see if I can find it, guys. Give me 1 minute. 1 minute, guys. Make sure to what's that?
Because I like how that judge was listing all the guy's assets. He's saying, "You've got this job, you've got that, and I don't have a Ferrari."
Yeah.
How are we going to come to terms with this?
Hold on. Where is it? Stop paying child support. Give me 1 second, guys. That's the one with the guy with the weird hair. Guys, make sure to drop a like on the stream here. Hold on. Oh, here's another one with a deadbeat mom. Here we go.
I feel like I shouldn't have to pay him that back support because I've been supporting our daughters this whole time. It hasn't been going to Mr. Olson's bank account. Just because Justin turned 18, he is not asking for child support until this last August. So I don't have $20,000. I have like, $50 till I get paid on 15th. So it's just going to put me in debt. I don't think I should have to pay him $20,000 when I've been financially supporting my daughters this whole time. He makes 3 times as much money as I do.
Oh, excuses. Right?
And all of a sudden, he wants child support, and that's fine, but I don't have the means to pay him $19,000 whatever dollars just because they want to go back when our son turned 18. And you keep bringing up the contempt and everything, and that was resolved 2 weeks ago. We're here for the child support. When our son aged out, why didn't Chris ask for support? Why do they get to go back now when I am the poorest I've ever been? So I'm not sure why we get to flip flop that, his gross is this, but he only nets this. You want to see my net? Nobody's asking for my net.
Adult sons who reside with her pay $600 a month each in rent to her.
Miss Olson, do you receive supplemental income for rent from anyone?
I don't pocket that money. I don't know why he keeps bringing this up.
Because I need to know all the information, ma'am. So you do pocket some money. I have this for child support. Declaration affidavit that was filed by Miss Olson on the 27th of February, indicating that she attached an updated child support order and Washington child support worksheet via the Division of Child Support's website. That's index number 86, Mr. Baldwin, if you're in Odyssey. Nothing was attached to that except for Exhibit A, which was a pay stub. I get my orders for today's docket, and in the orders for today's docket are the child support order and child support worksheets that I'm assuming Miss Olson alluded to. So
facts. Yep. This is equality. All these chicks want to be strong and independent and do all the same stuff that a man does.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
Right? And then they end up on the business end of this, and now they cry. Please.
I have not reviewed those. That's what I wanted you to know before we get started. So I don't think that's Miss Olson's fault. I just wanted both parties to know that I didn't have an opportunity to review those prior to a quick review this afternoon. So, okay, Mr. Baldwin, where are we at?
Well, so this case had various other parts. Your Honor may recall, originally heard a couple of weeks ago in front of Commissioner Carmi. Everything was resolved beside the child support. Miss Olson filed a motion regarding child support.
Guys, I'm going to tell you guys right now, guys. My hairline started waving the white flag when I was like 24. See, my hairline's been in retreat. Guys, just shave your head. This guy's got the friggin' cul-de-sac and the moon roof in the back. Dude, just shave your head. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? He tries to comb all this fall forward. Look at that, dude. Just shave it off. What are you doing?
Court. The issue is before the court involving an original temporary order from December of 2019 up to what is ostensibly addressing a modification of support based on some additional information. It's Ms. Olson's motion, so I'll defer to the court in order we proceed.
And that's the child support's the last remaining issue at this point. Is that correct?
It is, Your Honor. There's an issue of retroactivity, Your Honor can see from our declarations. For the court's information, maybe to help with some of the scope, the December 16, 2019 child support order was based in a period of time where there were 3 children of the marriage that were subject to the temporary order.
I dropped the link to the StreamYard for anyone who wants to come on up. Don't be shy. David, are you from Washington State? I'm from Olympia, dude. Dude, Tillicum sucks, man. Yikes. What a shithole. Yo, guys, Tillicum's horrible, dude. Guys, don't. I think the only place that I've ever been, Lakewood's bad, Tillicum's bad, Renton's pretty bad. Where else? Vancouver, Washington. Ugh, yikes. No thanks, man.
A son who was residing with the mother and then 2 daughters who were residing with my client. The child support order at that time resulted in a transfer payment by my client, even though he had 2 of the children because his income was greater, of a couple $100s a month. In July of 22, that son aged out, effectively turning 18, resulting in no more offsetting obligation for support. But because the manner in which the order was written, it did not create anything actionable for support enforcement to enforce any support obligation against the mother, even though there was a child support worksheet and order reflecting support for the girls in my client's care. She, before we were able to effectively made the motion to address support as indicated in her motion, because she wanted it to be clear that she was willing to pay support. And that brings us to where we are today. In addition to the worksheet that was attached to the 27th filing, there are a couple other worksheets that had been filed by Ms. Olson that I'm prepared to address in our argument. But I think the issue is what would be the court's ruling on the basis for the retroactive support to the point at which the son aged out and only the daughters were remaining. And then as far as the new income values, what is support moving forward on the motion that was filed in September?
When did the son age out?
I believe it was July 20th.
June 14th.
June 14th.
June 14th is his birthday.
Of this year?
Of 22, Your Honor.
So a year and a half ago, approximately.
Yes, Your Honor. My staff, when they did the back pay, I think went to the following month. July 20th is what was in our proposed order from our original filings and child support worksheet. So we set it from the next month.
Any comments that you would like to provide?
Well, my comments are in my declaration.
Actually, David, you know, like the hilltop and there's parts of Tacoma that have been totally gentrified. And guys, people seem to act like gentrification is a bad word. It's not, especially if you can get in on an area cheap and then have it get gentrified, and then all of a sudden you buy a house for $200,000 and it's worth $500,000 in like 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Look. The moment that they move at least 3 Starbucks in and a Whole Foods, dude, you know your property value is going to go up.
Basically stating that I feel like I shouldn't have to pay him that back support because I've been supporting our daughters this whole time. It hasn't been going to Mr. Olson's bank account, but I've provided, you know, an example of the in-kind support that
Emoji Mister. So if the kid's 18, you haven't been paying child support, that back child support you owe doesn't go away. And also there's some states that still have bills on the books that are trying to make it so that you owe child support until the kid is out of college. Clown world. So you'll be paying child support on a 20-year-old or a 21-year-old. And we can all guess the states that are trying to do that, right? California, Washington. I don't even have one for Washington. You know what I mean? But clown world. Absolutely insane. Carlos X, what's up, man?
Hey, how's it going? Not Oregon, though.
Oh, I hope. Well, dude, Oregon needs to pass their Thunderdome law at this point. They need to pass the freaking Road Warrior laws because, dude, Oregon. Now you're in Portland now, right?
Yeah, I'm in Portland.
Ah, God, I'm sorry, man. I remember Portland used to be a nice place to live. We used to drive down there once a month because a friend of mine lived down there. He went to OSU, so we would drive down there. It's about an hour and like 45 minutes from Olympia. So we would drive down there all the time, man. Now just look at the news and everything, man. Oh man, and it's like all of the people making the decisions don't even live in the city proper. You know what I'm saying? So they're just like, oh, don't worry, guys, we're gonna do the right thing, please. You know? So
everything that I've bought them in the last 6 months. So I feel like I have been supporting them. He doesn't owe any money. I just feel like I shouldn't, just because Justin turned 18, he is not asking for child support until this last August. So, I mean, I don't have $20,000. I have like, $50 till I get paid on 15th. So, it's just going to put me in debt. I don't think I should have to pay him $20,000 when I've been financially supporting my daughters this whole time.
Please.
I take out a loan every, summer to get them school clothes. I buy them, their expensive shoes. And I do whatever I can for them. He makes 3 times as much money as I do. And, we agreed that they would go stay there because, he has more room and he's more financially stable. So, that was an agreement between the both of us. And so all of a sudden, he wants child support, and that's fine, but I don't have the means to pay him 19,000 whatever dollars just because they want to go back when our son turned 18. That's
so the daughters want to go back with the dad, I think. Like, I didn't catch how she owes $20,000 back child support. You know what I mean? I must have missed it.
fair to me when I've been supporting them financially in whatever I can, wherever I can.
And are we still pending trial on a final parenting plan?
Yes, Your Honor. The court 2 weeks ago basically made no change to the temporary. Mother hasn't put the matter on. What I'll say is was addressed at least somewhat when we were in court previously. This all came about with the mother's filing because my client had a letter sent to her. There's a contempt finding by the court because she unilaterally took one of the girls for tax filing, despite the current temporary order prohibiting that, giving the tax filings to my client. We would love to have.
So she filed for taxes on one of the daughters against what the court said. Clown world.
Agreed resolution and finalized. We don't have that at this particular point, so there is still just a temporary. As to the arrears or the back pay, I've done the math. I mean, the amount by my count is anywhere between roughly $6,000 and $16,000 based on whether the court sets it at the amount at the time of the support order with the incomes and the obligation from December of 2019, or whether the court sets based on the current amount, how far back.
That's a lot of money, man.
I can give the court some more detail if Your Honor would like at this point.
On the arrearage?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sure, go ahead.
So looking at the child support worksheet that was part of the order in 2019, The worksheet showed a base child support amount for each child of $727. Even if it's kind of, say, nebulous, but if you were to take that amount as set and only have the 2 remaining daughters at mom's 24%, that's about $360 a month. I think it actually would be a little bit higher because the base support obligation would only be
This
for
guy
2 children,
talks
not
a
3.
lot, dude.
But at $360 a month from July to present, it's right around $6,000. I believe at the most, it would be looking at the amount in our proposed order initially of 16,000. But there absolutely should be, at the minimum, based on the amount set, the base child support obligation for the children and mom's percentage be a arrearage, basically, for the amount she should have been paying once their son was no longer creating the offset to whatever point the court sets the new.
Dude, Jesus. I understand that he has to convey this info, but dude, use less words, bro. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, I'm a very good listener, guys. I'm lost. You know what I mean?
Obligation.
You're right. He should shave his head and his beard.
Well,
he'll look like Kingpin.
Yeah, but he looks like a diet Sabretooth from X-Men Origins. What's that? What's his name?
Schreiber?
Yeah, Sabretooth. Yeah.
Liv
Schreiber.
X-Men
Liv Schreiber, yeah.
Origins. Yeah, he looks like a fucking, like, if this, you know how there's like Dr. Pepper and there's Dr. Bob, the generic store version. This is Dr. Pepper. Homeboy is Dr. Bob.
Oh, wow.
He was a terrible Sabretooth, man. Seriously. Like,
Yeah.
Sabretooth is supposed to be. What's crazy? This movie was trash. But, dude, PS3. If you guys have a PS3, get this game. This game is off the chain. This is one of the best, like, action games of all time. This is one of the best games of all time. This game is the shit. Your Wolverine is cutting dudes to pieces, man. Check this out. This game is amazing. You can probably get it now for like $5 or something. But this game is awesome. It's just bad that the movie was trash. You're cutting dudes and their heads and arms are flying off. It's great, man. This is a good game. Anyways, I digress.
An amount based on the additional financial information. Mom, at the time she brought the motion in September, identified income of $25 an hour. She twice filed proposed child support worksheets based on that amount. In the new filing, which the worksheet was separated, her income went down because she's working a new job at $20 an hour, with no indication as to why she's taking a job with less pay than she was at the time that she initially filed the pleadings. We ran our worksheet based on our client's actual income and the $25 an hour she indicated she worked, and came out to the support obligation a little over $1,000 a month. Again, I can go into sort of detail on each of those, but I realize you're just said on the arrears, so I'll stop and give a moment there.
And the last judge said that amount was so high, that's why we're here today. And you keep bringing up the contempt and everything, and that was resolved 2 weeks ago. We're here for the child support. I do make $20 an hour. It was by no choice of mine.
$20 an hour.
And that's
so between September 20th of this year and today, you've been cut $5 an hour in pay.
Yes, I started a new job. I left my job on October 17th and started this new job November 6th. And my question is, like I said, I don't have an issue with, supporting our daughters, but when our son aged out, why didn't Chris ask for support? I mean, why do they get to go back now when I am the poorest I've ever been?
Well,
Boo hoo, right, guys.
I can't give you legal advice, but that is something that the court can definitely consider. So are you at A&D Auto Sales?
Yes.
And you started that
November 6th. I guess that's the technical name. It's Allen Webb Auto Group.
So I do see the earnings statement that was submitted. So your calculation based on that new employment, Miss Olson, is the $34.67 a month. Is that correct?
What did you say? I'm sorry, you cut out.
$34.67 a month is what you're estimating your
yes,
your gross monthly income.
Yes.
All right. And Mr. Baldwin, your
I
client's
said
gross
she works as a gender studies professor.
monthly income is shown at.
You'll get more working at McDonald's.
Yep, that's true.
In California, at least.
Our gross was
97.23.
Yes, Your Honor, and a net of 59.73, based on his pay stub that was filed October 10th, showing his federal income taxes, Social Security, and mandatory professional dues.
Let's get bad, guys.
Probably considered as something substantive for Miss Olson at $7,700, and about $2,000 more than her prior file.
Yeah, and this judge looks like Marla Hooch from A League of Their Own.
Income.
Yeah, you're right.
Is accurate.
Isn't it funny how they redid that show? They rebooted it, and everything was all friggin' woke, and they're.
Oh, I didn't even know that they had redone it.
Baseball woke and. And it bombed. Where would all the men to support this? You told us that this show is not for us. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't show up.
The court should set his income based on our proposed.
Get to it.
I left that I made.
I did laugh at the trailers.
And so I didn't know that his actual, that's none of my business what he makes, but that's what he, tells people is that he makes $65 an hour. And so I didn't really know that he made $60.81 until, I received those documentation from the papers. And so I left that I made that because things don't seem to be going my way anyhow. But then when the judge 2 weeks ago said for me to redo them, I redid them at what I am currently making. So it wasn't to be malicious or anything like that, or I make $20 an hour. And so she asked me to redo them because that's why we're here. We didn't rule on it 2 weeks ago because she said that his is substantially higher than mine, and we're supposed to be going off of gross. He works a ton of overtime, a ton of double time that doesn't get counted. So I'm not sure why we get to flip flop that his gross is this, but he only nets this. Do you want to see my net? Nobody's asking for my net. Like I said, I can barely make it to the grocery store.
Well, your net is provided on the worksheet. So your net is $29.17.
Got her there.
I understand that, but I'm saying it's like they want to act like he doesn't make 3 times more than me. And he's well off.
All right. I'm going to adopt Miss Olson's $34.67 as her gross. And I'm going to adopt his gross at the 97.23.
Of course you would. Of course you would. Of course you would. So she lied about her income on her last thing, and then said, "Oops, I was lying because I found out he makes more than me." Blah 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 blah. And of course, this knuckleheaded judge is gonna rule in the woman's favor,
which puts his net at 59.73 and her net at 29.17. I know that standard calculation is going to be different than either one of you proposed. And I also know that there was credit that, at least in Ms. Olson's proposed, that she assigned herself based on cell phone payment for one of the children. And I don't know if that's agreed that she pays that, or and frankly don't know if it's appropriate for it to be part of the child support credits. It's something the court would consider if that's agreed upon.
And I can say, Your Honor, it's not agreed for that to be a credit. We did also have in our proposed worksheet, my client's declaration, 1,200 additional.
All right, now he's talking again.
Sheet. Ms. Olson, do you receive supplemental income for rent from anyone?
So we split the bills 3 ways. I don't pocket that money. They help pay towards the PUD, towards our space rent. You know, they help pay the Wi-Fi because they all use it. So I'm not getting that extra. It all goes to bills. And the last judge 2 weeks ago said, I mean, I don't know why he keeps bringing this up. Like, I mean, that
because I need to know all the information, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the judge last week, 2 weeks ago did.
Guys, first of all, David, thanks, man. I appreciate the support. Yeah, David's right. If you can't afford this, he makes so much more. Give the kids to him. How about that? How about that? And guys, I guarantee there's at least 75 to 80% of the cases. I'm guesstimating because the father makes more. Kids would be better off. And if you even suggest that, they say,
"How dare you?"
You know what I mean? Please.
I'm the one deciding this right now. Okay. So if you that's all I need to know. So if you pocket it, then
yes,
$100.
I get $177 extra dollars from each of my sons a month.
So you do pocket some money. It doesn't all.
No, they give me $177 each. There's 2 of them, and it all goes towards bills.
Okay.
Every single dollar of it.
So her young sons give her money. Yikes.
So I'm gonna, and then I'm
how mad she is.
I'm not gonna add that.
Look at how mad she is, dude. She is upset.
To her tally, Mr. Baldwin, and I'm also not gonna add the $100 mobile phone expense. So I don't know if we can run the worksheets based on those numbers. That's the support that the court would be ordering.
Okay. And effective what date, Your Honor?
At this point, I'm going to say effective November 1st. I'm going to reserve on arrearages for trial. I think there's more information that the court needs to really make that decision. So I'm not going to. So what that means, Ms. Olson, is I'm not ordering arrearages for you to pay any arrearages at this point. However, that means that once we get to trial, if they are wanting to ask the court for arrearages, then they would be free to argue for that, and you would be free to argue against that at that time.
Look at that.
Do you want to set a presentation date?
Yes, Your Honor, if we could.
How long do you need for that? 1 week.
Are you on the docket on the 26th?
Unfortunately, I am. Yes.
So the 26th is the next time I would be here, Your Honor. So.
All right, Ms. Olson, are you available the 26th at 1 p.m.?
I mean, I believe so. I
thought
it was all over after today.
Well, all we need to do is enter the final order, because I adopted some of your numbers and some of his numbers, so we have to kind of do a calculation. If I will say this, if Mr. Baldwin runs the orders, you agree with the orders and you sign them, give them to me, I'll sign them, and we don't have to come back on the 26th. Is that fair? Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Still gives the mom the benefit of the doubt. Clown world. Right there, guys. Guys, we are never going to get a fair shake, ever. Ever. But now, guys, I think it's time to switch it up, guys.
Oh boy. That's the sound of the police.
Let me just change up the ambiance here. Give me a minute. Hey, guys, buckle in for this, dude. Buckle in for this. Guys, this is from Police Watch, man. Please go over there and check their channel out. Check this out, dude.
What is that guy's hair?
Have you seen this guy's this one, guys? Needless to say, there's a what I said, Edison medicine involved in this one, okay?
What's going on? Nothing? Okay, well, something's going on because we just got called. Okay, am I doing this? Huh? Well, we're going to talk to you. We're going to talk. Okay, can I stand over here? You're not going to walk away. No, you're going to stand right here. Thanks. What's the problem? Cool.
Problem is.
You're going to go over there?
What was going on over? Touching me? Am I being arrested?
You might be. For what? So you can chill.
So go ahead. She came into the store.
She came in. I know her crazy. She said she wanna buy a charger. Then
Okay.
she had a card. Then we tried to run it.
Okay.
Then it declined. Then she walked away. She walked outside. Then 2 minutes later, she came back. She said, "Where's my charger?" I told her your card was declined, so that's why you didn't get no charger.
Right.
So she insisted on getting a charger without paying for it. So after that, she walked down the counter.
She came around the counter.
Yes, she wanted to get a charger. Then I want to get her, and
You went to stop her.
yes, then she attacked my coworker. Then she tried to attack me.
Okay.
Then she went outside. Then about 5 minutes later, she came
Okay.
back.
Oop, hang on. She went behind the counter, tried to take the charger. Okay. And how did he get attacked?
She had a Windex bottle. She took a Windex bottle from the counter,
Okay.
and she attacked him in his eye, as you see. His eye.
Okay.
Eye.
She hit you in the eye with the window charger
Yeah.
or the
Windex.
Windex. 12 Echo. Can I get a tech on the way here, please? It's going to be strong arm robbery.
Ooh, strong arm robbery, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, don't worry, dude. The race card is coming out real soon. Trust me.
And so she hit him with the Windex.
Yes.
And then what happened?
Then she walked outside. She walked out. Then I went outside and I yelled, "Does anybody know her? Can somebody take her? Calm her down or something before she hurt herself." Then I saw nobody really want to deal with her.
Yeah.
So 5 minutes later, she came back. Same thing. She went behind the counter. She took out a Sprite bottle, and she tried to hit me, and she tried to hit him as well. Then she took her wig off and tried to hit it with her wig.
So she came back
With her
she
wig.
came back for the charger. Guys.
I guess she came back for she came back for both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you injured?
No.
Were you hit?
Oh, no, okay.
Okay. Were you hit a second time? Just the one time with that? You want to prosecute?
I really don't care. I just want her out of here and out of the street because she is crazy. And
Okay.
She's always been crazy.
Okay. So you don't know if you want her to go to jail.
I mean, if that's what it takes, yeah, you can take her to jail.
Either it's yes or it's no.
Huh?
Either yes or no.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, all right. Let's give I don't even have a name for him, but let's give him a round of applause. Guys, what do we always say here? Press charges.
Press charges.
If she puts her hands on you.
Press charges.
If she won't leave your house.
Press charges.
Press charges. That's the only way that these steel force are gonna learn. You know what I mean?
If she hits you with her wig, press charges.
Press charges.
And get some friggin' hand sanitizer too. You know what I mean? Yuck.
Police report. I'm gonna
Definitely
have
press
technician
charges
come
for
out.
stink arm robbery.
There
you go.
For hair hat robbery, right?
Press
He's got
charges.
that freeze in his hand. He's ready.
Yeah, he has the disinfectant spray, dude. Oh, look at that. Oops.
Pictures of your face and of what she was trying to take in the Windex.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'm gonna take it a shot.
Okay. Here. You know what I'm here for?
Matter of fact, do you got an iPhone charger? You got an iPhone?
No.
She asked the cop for a charger. I don't think that that's how that works, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. And besides, would anyone let this knucklehead borrow their charger? She's got her wig in her hand. She's barefoot. What is going on?
She's got her wig in her lap like it's a cat.
Yeah, look at that.
She's a Bond villain.
I'll get you next time. Catch it. Next time. Oh man.
But Miss, I'm 2.5 months pregnant. He put his hands on me and yeah, he talking crazy.
Who's he?
God, he's touching me right now, and he's putting a toll on me. You know, that's why I just started cleaning up, doing my thing. Can I finish doing what I was doing before you guys came here?
All right, hold on. Let's figure out
What do you think she's on, guys? Look at that. Look at that.
what's going on first, all right?
Why are you in my face?
Why do you think we're here?
What was I doing when I was cleaning up?
What happened
Was I doing anything when I was cleaning up? I didn't call you.
I know.
You didn't. You. That's how you supposed to approach a person. Hi. You called me. I didn't call you guys.
We got a call about you.
I didn't call you guys.
Okay.
Can I finish cleaning up?
No, not yet.
Can I finish cleaning up the store, please?
No.
Why not, ma'am? Because that's what I was doing before you guys came here. Yes, ma'am.
And after we leave, you can finish.
Well, I don't want to talk to you guys. I don't have nothing to say. I'm
Okay,
cleaning
well, you're
up.
not free to leave.
I have no reason to talk to you.
Well, that's fine. Then don't say anything.
I don't have no reason to be talking to you guys.
That's her. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
No, it's about time.
Okay. No.
Yep. Absolutely.
Oh, look at it.
Do not.
Stop.
Stop.
Your teeth.
Stop.
Don't move.
Stop.
Stop resisting.
Stop.
Stop resisting.
Let go.
Look, all the taser did is just make her pop a squat. You guys see that? Look. Look.
Do not. Stop. Stop. Your teeth.
Look at that. She just kind of
Don't
sits down.
move. Stop.
What's going on with this chick and the guy in the wheelchair? I didn't even notice. And look at Slim Thug in the back with like 8 chains on his neck. So much is going on. I was only paying attention to the taser. What is going on in this whole scene here?
Oh boy.
Look at that. Look at that.
Resisting. Stop resisting.
Let go.
Stop resisting. Stop.
Put the hands down.
Stop.
Let me go. Okay.
Stop.
I'm gonna get this. Look at you
Stop.
staring at.
Stop. I'm gonna spray. Watch your face.
Guys, if I tell you this much, if this was a guy, man, shoot. They'd have taken care of him a long time ago, straight up.
You're not doing like it.
You got her again!
Stop resisting. Stop.
Whatever she's on is making her wow.
Oh, they tased her 3 times, dude. Look at that.
She's gonna be like
that.
She's gonna be like Ernest, and Ernest goes to jail.
This is gonna be like Powder. You remember the movie Powder?
Oh,
The kid's mom got stuck for lightning.
Powder.
Powder. You guys don't remember that movie?
Oh, I remember that.
Oh yeah, Powder. I remember that.
Look at that movie.
Oh yeah.
You remember this movie, dude? Look at that. Powder. Oh man. That was such an odd movie, you know? Here we go. Look.
Stop resisting.
Don't let her get acclimated to the shocks.
I know, right? He says she has electric. He says she's a Pokemon.
all good. I can fix this shit. It's all good.
And of course, Simpy McSimpson there. Leave her alone.
Here I come to save the day.
Clown World.
All that electricity they pumped to her, she should be able to charge her phone with her hands now, right?
Put it in her teeth, right? It'll charge up just fine.
It's all good. Stop resisting us.
Y'all need better training than that. Guys, I've been black for 43 years now. Hope to be black next year. By the end of the year. But like I said, guys, the cops have done nothing wrong. Okay? This shit assaulted not one, not two, but 3 police officers. And guys, tasers save lives. Because if this was the 80s, Angel, so you lived in New York in the 80s? Yes or no?
Oh yeah, of course.
Guys, Angel, what would the cops have done to someone who was resisting like this in the 80s?
Well, they either would have been beaten up badly, or they would have just been shot. One of the two. Pick one.
And guys, the 2 worst. I'd say the top 3 worst police departments had to be the 80s NYPD, meaning that they'll stomp a mud hole in your ass and walk it dry. Was the 80s, the late 70s, 80s NYPD, the late 80s and 90s Houston Police Department. Guys, if you want to see some foolishness, the Houston police deleted more people in the late 80s and the early 90s than almost early. Okay. The LAPD was bad, but guys, look at the LA Sheriff's Department. Yo, they were literally a gang. Ever hear about that? Hold on, LA deputy. They're like the Toros or something.
Back in the day, they used to call them the Bulls. That was a long time ago. That was an old saying.
And they had tattoos and everything. LA Sheriff.
I think that was on around that time. There was some. I forgot what the police chief's name was. Was Bill Gates? No, not Bill. What the fuck am I talking about? Bill Gates. I forgot what that dude was. Yeah, Bill Gates.
You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Right? It was the LA Sheriff's Department, and they were
Sheriff Steve Jobs, right?
They were called like the Toros or something, and they had tattoos. You had to get jumped in. It was crazy on 1990s. The Linwood Vikings.
That was there though. I forgot his name.
That's one. But yeah, and then so. But Alex Villanueva. That was his name. Guys, we'll have to do a whole episode on this. But he said Daryl Gates.
Daryl Gates. That's it. Thank you. That's what it was.
Gates.
I knew how to be a Gates in there somewhere.
92. Let me see.
It was on in the 90s at that time, though.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, man. It was crazy, and they were just like they didn't give a damn. They were worse than old boy from the Shield. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the guys, Houston police, dude, they were just deleting people, burying people out in the swamp. Police, 1990s violence. Let me see. What to do a whole thing. But in one of my public policy classes, we looked at a case study for like they brought in this one guy to systematically change the police department, and he did it. Of course, his life was on the line the whole time. But dude, it was bad, man. It was really, really, really bad. Yeah. Well, once Angel gets elected, he can make the proper changes to the
Yeah,
police.
the necessary changes though. Yeah.
Right? Yep.
Oh yeah.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
Stand up. Y'all people are troll, bro. No. And y'all let this shit go on around for all of y'all, bro. Because I'm not supposed to be arrested right now. Yeah, you are. I didn't do nothing. Yeah, you did. What I did? What? Huh? That's 13 or 15 out here. What did I do? Can you go get my hat?
Just
No,
hang
stop.
on.
Okay.
Just chill out.
They're still screaming. Shut up.
Hold on. Pause. Hey, can you go get that milk for me?
Those cuffs are kind of loose. You know what I'm saying?
Go get that milk right now, bro.
Anything illegal?
I don't got nothing on me. Why for? Why am I being arrested? Why?
Have a seat because it sounds like you took something.
I didn't.
Just sit down.
I didn't do nothing to get arrested. Why am I
All the
sitting
police
in
are
the car?
women.
Why am
Yeah,
I eyes
that's crazy, right? Where is this?
red right now and I didn't do anything?
Get in the car.
You know what?
Put your legs in the car.
You're gonna be like,
Can you imagine? What's that, Jameson?
she's gonna be like, oh my god, can I charge my phone?
They need to take this shit away from y'all, bitch.
Get in the car.
They just want to knock your ass out.
Get in the
And the
car.
next time you gonna get knocked slap out, you ain't gonna wake up, bitch.
Look and just put your leg
Oh
in the
God.
car.
Bitch, gonna hit you.
Sounds like she committed a robbery, a strong arm robbery, or an attempted.
Right.
She went behind the counter and battered the gentleman.
Hi, miss. Why am I being arrested?
Hi. Okay. So I'm gonna explain it to you, okay? So you're being arrested right now for obstruction, okay? And then you're being arrested for battery, okay?
That's disgusting.
No proof of battery. I'm impregnant. I'm impregnant.
Wait, I'm impregnant? And Razor Gamer called that, dude. He called it. He called it like 20 minutes ago that she's impregnant.
I'm impregnant.
No.
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, he shall be arrested too. And until he get arrested, you didn't get my report. No, none of that. You did not just tell me that when I was getting in this car. You told me you don't know why I'm being arrested. I know. I was being arrested when I said, can I go finish cleaning up the trash can? You just not coming over to the information. And I told this lady over here, you can look back on camera. I told her.
What is she talking about? So lost. Once you said impregnant, I'm lost. Totally lost.
You thought that attorney talked a lot.
I know, right?
I was pregnant, and I wanted charges pressed on him. So whatever you talking about, you see marks on my face and all that. You did. It looked. That's why, yes, Your Honor. They look like they had been made to arrest me every time, because it's hot outside. I had a jacket on. I look, my wig, all that.
Okay.
I look like that,
Hey, for that,
but I don't look like that all the time.
can I get your first name?
Just when they come up. But at the same time, they're right. I look like I need to be arrested right now. But guess what? Did she tell me that, officer? They cannot be playing with people's mind like this, officer. And then that's why we get mad and stuff like that. And then get loud and then you like, I know you're not feeling like that, officer, because I have put in all the right stuff. I'm not finna go in there if I'm, and no, I got a battery. You didn't get my side of the story, no, none of that. And I'm pregnant.
This is gonna be a long ride to the station, man. And of course, she's pregnant, dude. Come on.
And
No, she's impregnant.
Me, and it's spray mace on me, as you can see on it. This is not right. And I need to calm down. I need
It's
to
all the
calm
electricity
down
surging through her.
before I scratch my
I know, right? She's on overdrive.
baby out. This young lady had a conversation with the other victim, not me. So I don't even need to be talking to her right now.
Old school glass says her unborn child is gonna be the next Nikola Tesla.
She's like that. What's that Jason Statham movie? Crank?
Oh, Crank? Yeah.
Yeah, Crank.
I
Yeah.
don't need no, miss. I'm not. You heard what I said, right?
It's okay.
I see how you looking at me, but bosses shall be bosses be. So
What?
Your Honor, back to you. I'm just waiting for the other officer to get back in the car because I did not have a conversation with this officer. Yes, ma'am.
Is it okay if you have a conversation with me? Do you want to tell me your name or?
She could jump cars without.
So, Your Honor, I'm in handcuffs.
She says Your Honor is what she calls the cop. Look at that.
I'm in handcuffs. This young lady don't know my name. I need a sergeant down here right now, bro.
Oh, please.
Somebody got to feel my pain going through it with 2 dudes, and you can check the cameras. Yes, I was upset because I was upset, and I'm not gonna let nobody take my money from me when I was walking out the door. Miss Your Honor, I would not just report nobody if they're not doing nothing wrong. You see this young lady is obviously having an attitude with me, really questioning me about duty. You feel what I'm saying? I will not report nobody if they don't need to get their bad ticket. You heard, just ask for my name, right? Yeah, obviously. You heard that, man.
What?
So that's the end of that. I need a sergeant out here right now. I need a sergeant out here right now.
Yeah, one of them is a sergeant, you knucklehead.
I'm just so hurt, Your Honor, because I prayed
Your Honor.
and I was slammed to the ground. I was tased 3 times. My stomach crippling right now, and I'm bleeding. I need to go to the hospital. Your Honor, this is not fucking right. This is not right. That's not right, bro.
She still has the taser thing stuck in her side.
Nobody.
So these folks are just gonna check on you, okay?
Alright. Yes, I need to go to the hospital because I'm 2 months pregnant and I'm bleeding.
Okay, stand by. Let me get your vitals first.
No. I'm telling you, I'm burning really bad. I'm bleeding and my stomach hurt and I'm pregnant. That's it.
Wait, what? What are you talking
I don't need
about?
no blood temperature or nothing like that.
Okay, I still have.
I don't want it.
In order.
I'm burning. My arms burning. It's burning to the body. I know. I can't do it.
Okay, so in order for us to.
So, Miss, what am I being arrested for?
I have no clue. We're just coming here to check on you medically, okay?
Huh?
So we're coming here to check on you medically. I have no clue what you've been arrested for.
Miss, what I'm being arrested for?
You touched an
What
officer in the face.
The young man that put his hands on me?
So
No.
her in the face.
No, I did not. No, I did not.
All right.
What a
And
mess.
if I put my hands on her, she put her hands on me first.
Yeah, that's
No,
perfect
because
reason.
I was arrested because I was called by a different officer. But no, by a young male. I'm pregnant and I told this young lady over here I wanted to press charges.
Okay, so what I need.
So why he not in jail?
I don't know. That's
He
not.
is for pregnant on a battery.
Okay.
Pregnant on Leo or no? Yeah, a Leo.
Okay. So if you want to go to the hospital, I still need to check your vitals and all that. Okay.
Okay, Miss, I'm gonna check my vitals.
I've got a machine back
Hey,
there.
Miss,
okay?
you the sergeant? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see your face.
All right, I got it.
I ain't punching on her face.
All right. Well, that's neither
That's
here
her
nor there right now. Okay.
Do you see all these scratches on my face?
Sweetheart, what's your name?
No, I'm not even trying to be rude right now, though. But Miss, do you see my face is irritated and
What's
stuff?
your name? Can you turn towards me? Turn your back towards me. There we go. Perfect. All right. So you say you're 2 months pregnant, right?
Yes.
Okay. Have you had that confirmed with the doctor? Or?
No, I just took a pregnancy test.
Okay. All right. Are you on medication?
Hey, AJ.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you
AJ?
allergic to-
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, I have to go and leave you guys, all right, though? You guys have a good night, all right?
All right, man.
All right, have
Take
a
it
good
easy,
night.
buddy. Bye-bye.
All right.
Have a good night, Angel.
Task force, period. Period. And the bitch don't need to be fucking with me when I get out. None of that. Nigga.
Miss Campbell, I need you to stop yelling. I need to talk to my partner, okay?
If the officer run up on me when I get out, I'm automatically think they trying to harm me.
Not allergic to anything.
And guess what? I'm sitting in the car sitting right here explaining myself like a jackass. I'm explaining myself, which I want to be heard. But the red dot's not even on. The camera's not even on. They been petty, giving me their name and everything. Ma'am, I need pictures. I need pictures taken of me. I'm very irritated at the body part. No, I am going to the hospital because I'm pregnant and I'm bleeding. Well, they're gonna take you. The fuck?
Still giving attitude.
I know you're not gonna mistake me. And I tried so hard. Okay, and it wasn't.
Isn't it crazy to go from pretending to cry to this attitude all of a sudden? This is why you can't trust them, guys. You can't. Look at that.
Okay.
I
Well,
should
I got some questions about what happened over at the Metro. Can I talk to you about that?
Man, no, because me and him should have been arrested from the get-go if you would have did your job. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, well, we still have people out there right now that are
That's what
dealing
I'm
with
saying.
it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you asking me my story right now, but you don't wrote this in the computer, right?
No.
Okay, then good. I should not be getting arrested right now, Miss. You got a
Okay,
heart.
well, then how about this? I'm going to read you. You have
We
the
didn't-
right to
no,
remain
Miss.
silent. Listen,
No, Miss. You did
listen,
not.
you're
You're If you have a little sympathy for a pregnant woman,
Please.
you didn't even get my story.
Please.
Okay.
Well, I want to
get
get my story. Do you want to talk to me?
Just because I don't
If
know
you
why
don't want
I'm
to talk to me, then
handcuffed.
we'll get you over here. And we'll
Did you have any problem? Did you have any proof of this?
I'm not the one out the store. I told you
That's
it's an
what I'm saying.
ongoing investigation.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's not right, bro. This shit is not right, bro.
Please. Guys, the witnesses, everything, and she's still saying that that she didn't do it. No accountability whatsoever.
It's not right.
Yeah, it's shocking.
Yeah, it's racism. Please.
Talk to me.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah,
Wait.
they didn't give her the. You should just gave her the charger, you know.
Yeah. Please, she shouldn't have to pay for stuff.
Look at this fucking.
Maybe they'll give her a charger.
Wait,
after
is she
she
gonna
leaves
drop
jail.
trout?
Free gift.
Look. What is she doing? Is she twerking to the chick?
This motherfucking handcuff is tighter than the bitch.
What is she doing?
Fuck up.
Sit
My.
What is she doing?
sit down.
Nope. Fuck you.
She said no, F you.
No, just kidding. Watch this booty.
What a mess.
She thinks
Oh my.
she thinks the officer is a lesbian.
And it's funny. No, there's a guy driving her now. And what's funny is, guys, isn't it funny? She was saying that she's hurt and all this other stuff, but now she's doing this. He healed up real fast, didn't she?
Damn. What you want? I told you I'd take the charge of escape charge. I'll take that charge. Huh?
Look at that. Resisting arrest, attempted robbery. Now here we go, guys. This is it. This is the one with Mädchen from Germany, yeah.
Due to the strained relationship. On this last day, the couple found themselves unwilling to share a flight. On May 5th, 2023.
Guys, this is from Criminals on Body Cam. Please check them out. Go and check out their channel. Hold on, let me see something.
A German couple embarked on their first ever tour of America. After successfully completing the entire tour, the final day took an unexpected turn. A significant disagreement arose between the husband and wife about a personal matter. Following a heated argument, the husband decided to cancel his flight and opt for an alternative one, choosing to return to Germany separately due to the strained relationship.
Nice.
On this last day, the couple found themselves unwilling to share a flight. The wife proceeded to the DFW International Airport in Texas, while the husband made plans to catch a later flight. Arriving at the airport with ample time before her departure, the wife, still upset from the earlier dispute, decided to visit the airport bar to lift her spirits. However, as time passed and drinks accumulated, she became overly intoxicated, losing control of her emotions.
I thought Germans could handle the other alcohol, right?
Inebriated state, she began to raise her voice and engage in a verbal altercation with the bar manager, creating an uncomfortable and disappointing atmosphere for both the bar staff and customers.
Well, she's drinking in spite.
Escalated as she harassed random people in the bar and adamantly refused to leave. Left with no alternative, the bar manager called the DFW airport police to intervene and bring the situation under control.
She keeps coming in and bothering this guy. He said he doesn't know her. So let's ask her to leave.
I think this guy with the glasses is the one who got that last chick impregnant.
She didn't have anything in the No, we have. She has a. He said he doesn't know. She keep going to this guy, and he said, "I don't even know."
This is the only bag she brought in.
That's the only bag she just gave.
Okay. Appreciate it.
You okay?
He is drunk.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you traveling alone?
We all speak Arabic.
Are you with somebody?
With them.
Who's them?
Them. Over there.
Where are you flying to?
Those people? Them? I don't think they're with you.
No.
Yeah, she
this
looked away
guy.
real fast.
Oh, I had a lot of wine.
You had a lot of wine?
Yeah, we can tell.
What's the German word for
So are you
crunk
traveling
juice?
alone? Listen to what I'm saying. Focus. Are you traveling alone? Yes or
I'm
no?
focusing and they're lying.
Are
Okay?
you traveling alone? Yes or no?
I am
Okay. All right. Where's your ID?
over here.
Can I see it? Can
Of
I get it out
course.
for you?
Yeah. So what you want from me?
Your driver's license or your ID or whatever
My
kind of
ID.
identification you have and your boarding pass.
So what?
Why
So
are
what
you
you
so
gonna
angry?
do to me?
I'm not trying to do
angry.
anything.
I was just trying to make sure you're okay, okay?
Okay.
She's not angry. She's just German. Oh man, you know what sucks? A friend of mine, she was a coworker of mine. She's like one of the nicest ladies of all time. She's this Russian woman who's so when I knew her, she was in her 50s, she was like a almost Olympic level gymnast in Russia. So she was like a master of sport in gymnastics. So like she was still in really, really great shape. She was a very attractive older woman, but she had an accent, and people think that Russians sound mean. So she was like, I don't know what to do because I've taken all these customer service classes and everything's I'm rude. I'm like, dude, there's nothing you can do. Americans think that Russians sound rude, and Germans too, especially drunk Germans.
I think you might have had a little too much to drink. How much
No, I
wine?
didn't.
How much wine have you had?
It's my problem.
Yeah.
Who are you?
In the initial stages of the conversation, the officers approached the woman with kindness, understanding that she had consumed a significant amount of wine and had consequently lost mental control, resembling a state similar to that of a child. They began the dialogue with polite inquiries, requesting her identification and inquiring about the quantity of wine she had consumed. Unfortunately, the woman struggled to focus on the officer's questions, appearing highly distracted. Despite her evident lack of focus, the woman exhibited belligerent behavior and maintained a confrontational attitude toward the officers throughout the interaction.
How much
No, I
wine?
didn't.
How much wine have you had?
It's my problem.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'm Officer Hill. How much wine have you had? It's okay.
Does it matter?
Officer, now is the time and Sprocket Baby dance. James, and you remember Sprocket on SNL? Remember that? Hold on.
Mike Myers, right?
Yeah, Sprocket, SNL. You remember this? Oh, is he type on Sprocket Baby dance? Don't. Remember? Sprockets? I am Dieter. This is Hilda. She is my lover. And they had Jason Priestley on there. Could it be because of und Maza? He turns Maza.
I miss ethnic humor like this.
God, SNL is not funny anymore. They were saying how like Dave Chappelle just jumped up on stage like randomly during the closing of the last one, and some LDHD TV Asian comedian was like all like offended. It's like, dude, who are you, bro? Like, you are an unfunny comedian. I'm probably the unfunniest cast of SNL other than Michael Shea and the guy that and the other guy that does Weekend Update. But there are no funny people on SNL anymore.
How much wine have you drank tonight? Ma'am, focus on me, okay? How much wine have you had to drink tonight?
2 glasses.
2 glasses,
Please.
that's it?
Yeah.
Okay, how long ago was that?
2 hours ago.
2 hours ago? All right. Let's walk over here, okay? Let's
No. You gotta give me my passport back.
Hey,
ma'am,
just relax.
what's your name?
You gotta give me my passport.
I'm
Relax.
not taking it. I'm not taking it.
Yeah.
Just
Ma'am,
relax.
No,
hey,
don't
you
touch
need
me.
to relax. Don't touch him, okay?
Do not touch me, gentlemen. No.
All right. We're done. Take it back off. We're done. You're under arrest.
Let me place you under arrest for public intoxication, okay?
In light of the woman's condition and recognizing the potential disruption she could cause on a flight, the officers made the decision to arrest her on charges of public intoxication.
Good.
They were well aware that her presence on a flight might lead to disturbances for the crew
What a
and fellow
mess.
passengers, given her behavior in the bar. The concern was that if left unchecked, she could create chaos mid-flight, posing a risk to everyone on board. Arresting her
hilarious.
and holding her until she sobers up seemed like the most prudent course of action. Knowing that the woman was under the influence and had already exhibited belligerent behavior, officers anticipated resistance during the arrest. The coming moments would reveal how the woman would react to the realization that she was being taken into custody.
Run your back. Don't resist.
Are those wings on her shirt?
Yep.
Hey.
I thought it was like a taxidermied bird or something.
Hey, it's not worth it, okay?
It's not.
It's a ticket. We're going to give you somewhere to sleep it
I don't
off.
know why she's wearing
That's
that.
it,
She's no
okay?
angel.
You need to relax.
Stop pulling away.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Let go.
Of course, I don't want to be.
It's okay. Just relax, okay? Okay.
I can't double lock it. Stop. Pull that hand. She's trying to claw me.
Relax.
You say lock
Dude,
it
hey,
or
you
sprocket?
scratch him, that's a whole nother charge. And you don't get out tonight. Don't scratch him.
You're trying to scratch me. I know what you're doing. You
sounds like
scratched
you were.
yourself, too. Of course you're trying to scratch people.
You ever got a speeding ticket before? That's it. That's all this is. Okay? We're gonna give you somewhere to sleep. But if you fight us,
Take
if you
this.
scratch somebody, I got it. You don't get out tonight. Really?
They transported
You want to get out?
What a mess.
You want to get where are you flying to?
upper level.
Are you trying to go home?
Let's go.
Come on. Walk.
She must be a
Walk. Relax.
Oh.
Relax. It's right here. It's right behind you. Relax, man. Come on.
No,
Why are you fighting us?
where's my stuff?
It's right here.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes, guys.
Time!
Here it comes, guys.
Your stuff's right there.
Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me!
Let's go. Walk.
Here comes the blitzkrieg, dude.
Tell your brother, don't hurt me! You hurting me! This guy is hurting me!
You need to relax.
Okay,
Can we get
he's
a
hurting me!
He's not hurting you.
He is!
You are fighting
You're
us.
not! He's hurting me!
You need to relax.
No!
You need to relax.
No!
Yes.
No!
Relax.
Just hold on. Let's get them in.
I'm surprised there's not
You're not
some
trying to
sense.
headbutt anyone again. You
Don't
understand?
let me hurt me again!
Look at
Don't need
this.
to hurt me!
This guy
You was
laughing.
having my hands! You didn't! You didn't! He did!
Well, at least she's gonna get that full American experience.
I was gonna
She's
say.
going on a tour of an American jail. You know what I mean? Get that American delousing powder. You know what I mean? Do an American strip search.
Yeah, if she were an American woman, there'd be guys simping for her here. But that German accent makes her sound mad.
Oh yeah.
And mean.
Michael Norman, man, take it easy, pal. He said there should be a limit to the amount of alcohol. Yes, I believe so. Yep.
So what's the thing?
She kicked me and she headbutted me.
Yeah. So what?
So what? Now you have assault on a peace officer.
Whoops.
Yeah. So you don't hurt me.
She kicked me in the leg and then
You don't
Look at
hurt
this.
me.
headbutted me.
This guy
All she
laughing.
did was headbutt my stuff.
And this chick's recording.
Kicked me, headbutted me.
Yeah.
So,
Look, they're all laughing. Look.
What the fuck
she
are
didn't
you
want to walk, so you ready when y'all are.
We met.
Oh, here we go.
If you can find one, yeah.
Oh, are they gonna do the? Are they gonna hog tie her?
No, we're gonna borrow your wheelchair, bud. All right.
What a
We're gonna
mess.
stand you up. Nope. We're gonna touch you. You're gonna stand up.
No.
You're gonna sit in this wheelchair.
Don't touch me.
Sit down.
This is her way of saying she wants to stay longer.
Yeah. What a mess.
No.
I hope you're proud of yourself.
No.
Relax, ma'am.
Where are you guys?
Here.
No, I want more officers. You guys are not
Tip it
good.
back.
Where are the other guys?
Right after get.
No. Are you
Hold
guys
that way
are
or
here?
not? Yeah.
She is drunk. I know what's German for freaking Spirit Airlines, man. What is the word for? Geist. That's right. That's right. That's right. Let's see. What would it be? It would be Geist. A Flugelschaft is what it would be.
Let's take you outside. Let's take you outside. Just relax, you know?
No, they need to lift my hands off. They let me. They need to lift my hands off.
Put your legs up.
No.
Put your legs back up. Put your legs up. Put your legs up.
No.
Look
Yes.
at all the people in the background staring at him.
I need to be free.
No, you're not.
I need to be free.
No.
Could you have my phone?
No.
In continuation of the woman's
He said, I wonder what a German sex hotline would say. Hello. There's a guy. I hope du ist jerking ohne Gherkin.
belligerent behavior, she adamantly demanded to be uncuffed and expressed discontent with the unfolding situation. Despite her protests, she continued to cause chaos at the airport, shouting and disrupting the environment in front of a large crowd. The situation escalated as the woman decided to challenge the officers, refusing to let the wheelchair move. In response, the officers, committed to carrying out their duties, took a decisive step. They lifted her legs and proceeded to push her out of the airport.
Look at this guy. It's like, damn, man. I haven't even had any coffee yet. All the donuts are all gone. Damn. And I got to deal with this.
Right now.
Here.
I want them off. I want them off. No. I want them off. Oh, what are you?
She wants all the Pokemon.
That's the thing that people don't understand, that guys. So there was a video that I did where the officer got kicked in the face, like right across the jaw by like this little girl. She's probably like 125 pounds, and he was like messed up. He was on the ground because he managed to handcuff her, and then he fell back. And everyone was like, man, if anyone kicks you square in the jaw, you're going down. You know what I'm saying? That like the human legs can generate a lot of force, and for someone to actually bring their knee back and like basically stomp your jaw, dude, you're in some trouble. You know?
I want them off. Oh, you're so man.
How's that passport? I got it. I got that.
What a mess.
Let's try.
No.
Sound warning, guys. I'm sorry. I hope you're not wearing headphones, bro. Jesus Christ.
Is this what they do on the sex line?
What's that?
Is this what they do on the sex line?
Oh yeah, exactly.
What did that cop just say?
I don't know. Hold on. Let me look. Let's see. Look at this. Hopefully that's not what the caption says.
just tried to grab my penis.
That's what he said.
She tried to grab the schnitzel, dude. Straight up. Look at that.
It's like Indiana Jones. This is how we say goodbye to Germany.
This is how the Germans say goodbye. Bow. He's got that OJ glove on. You know what I mean? That is how the Swedish say goodbye. And this is how the Germans say goodbye.
Fuck you and your penis.
You remember? Nice try, Lao Shay. Goodbye, Dr. Jones. And what's in it for me? Antidote for what? The poison you just drank, Dr. Jones. The poison works fast, Dr. Jones.
Let me out! Open up!
You got to rewind this video about 10 seconds.
As this unfolds, it remains to be seen
Did
how
you hear what she said in response to him?
You just tried to grab my penis.
Fuck you, man! I don't want your penis! Fuck you and your penis!
Hold on. I gotta clip that. Where is this?
After Wiener Schnitzel.
As this unfolds, it remains to be seen how the woman, in her intoxicated and confrontational state, will react to this turn of events. The officers, maintaining professionalism, are navigating the challenging situation with the intent to handle it appropriately.
Look at this guy laughing.
The woman's intense resistance made it necessary for the officers to physically lift her into the patrol car. Despite their efforts, her continued defiance posed a significant challenge. Once inside the patrol car, her emotional state escalated, manifesting in anxiety and panic attacks. Considering her heightened emotions and the officers' ongoing challenges, adding to the complexity, it became difficult to discern whether the woman's panic attacks were genuine or an attempt to evade arrest. Out of anger and frustration, she began kicking the police patrol car, creating a tumultuous scene. Her loud shouting reached levels that could potentially cause discomfort to those around, further complicating the officers' efforts to handle the situation.
Dang, she's freaking out. Your mother sucks cocks in hell, right? Guys, make sure to drop a like on the stream, man. Emoji Mister says he dropped a video in the Discord, guys. Hold on. No,
the husband saw this video. He's like, "Can I change my flight plans to France instead of Germany?"
Is this real? Emoji Mister, this is real? Dude, okay, guys, we gotta have like a sex talk from different languages. Maybe I'll have an impromptu clown world and we can talk about that. So hilarious. Thanks, man. Guys, oh yeah, join the Discord, guys. We have a Discord now. If you guys haven't joined the Discord yet, please do. I might drop the link on the About section and have an open link, but I might wait until I have like maybe 7,000 or 8,000 subs. But and guys, please refrain from swearing in the chat because they will take the video down. So please, use other words. Gnarly. What's up, man? Jared's been here for a while, but I haven't had a chance to say hi. Yeah, guys, join the Discord, man. And I think that we'll probably have a Discord call here soon. So.
My God.
Did this just turn into a German sex call? Imagine being her husband, man.
I think she's just getting publicity for her German rock band.
What is that? Spare parts? Something?
She has a Rammstein cover band.
Tell you guys, this is all they have left. When accountability is staring them in the face, guys, this is all they have left. It's to scream and act like a child. Guys, also, I have a second channel for those of you guys who don't know, and that's all this type of footage. Let me drop the link to that right now. Here we go. Let's see here. Give me a minute. And thanks for all you guys who are subbed to that channel who drop comments. It's so funny because I can I don't go live on that channel. I go live on this one. So like all you guys drop comments and like all the rest of the people aren't in on the joke. Hey guys, believe it or not, on this channel, a good chunk of my subscribers are female. Don't ask me how that happened. Well, let me look at my analytics here. Hold on.
Maybe they hate watch you.
Oh no, I think that they also like to watch knuckleheads get arrested. You know what I'm saying? But if I look at this audience, where are we here? Give me a minute, guys. Yeah, 33% of my audience on this channel is female. Dude, that is absolute clown shoes, man.
Let me out! Help me, please! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me!
She sounds like what's his name? Slave mistresses, right? You must help me.
She looks like that chick who plays Echo.
Yeah, that's true.
Only she can actually emote emotions.
No, dude, I heard that show was terrible. It sucks because I'm a huge Daredevil fan, but they actually have her standing toe to toe. But Daredevil is absolutely insane. Like, yes, they had some pretty decent fights in the comic, but like she was trained from birth, and then her powers. But like even then, Daredevil's he still beat it. But in this, she's self-trained and just barely trained for like 3 or 4. It's Clown World, dude. Like I said, it was the lowest rated Marvel show, and that's saying a lot, you know.
Calvin, I can't anymore. Help me! I'm a U.S. citizen. You better come and help me. Ah!
Wait, I didn't think she was a U.S. citizen because she had a German passport.
Help me! Please help me. I haven't done anything.
The woman was being transported to the DFW Airport Police Department for further processing.
Wouldn't that be funny if you just turned on the radio? It's like, this land is your land. This man is my land.
During the journey, it came to light that the woman had previously assaulted a police officer. The officers recounted the details of the woman's attacks in their own words, shedding light on the challenges they faced during the incident.
He kicked me, tried to grab my dick, and clawed me, and headbutted me. I don't know.
Take a picture of it.
How's he gonna? explain the scratch marks to his wife. Babe, seriously, it was a crazy German chick at the airport.
I can smell another woman's hand on you.
Yeah.
11. Is there any pending charges? Yeah. What? Is there any pending charges? Make sure it makes it on the slip. Didn't she try to grab you, Joe? Oh, yeah. She grabbed my leg instead, but yeah. It's indecent. It's hard to grab, you know?
Upon reaching the DFW Airport Police Department, the woman escalated her resistance, vehemently denying answers to the officers' questions. Engaging in arguments and displaying a lack of cooperation, she adamantly insisted that, being from Germany and living there, she couldn't be arrested in the USA.
Okay, that
Her entry
makes
into the police
perfect
department
sense.
prompted a substantial deployment of
Diplomatic
officers
immunity.
to manage her heightened state of intoxication and belligerence. Inside the police station, she continued to make a significant amount of chaos, further complicating the situation. The unfolding events would reveal the ongoing challenges and developments in this intriguing story.
Like, ma'am, are you really trying to fight? Didn't you learn anything from WW1 and WW2?
So you're at the DFW Airport Police Department. All right, now.
Why am I restrained? Why am I restrained? Why am I restrained? I'm a U.S. citizen. Why am I restrained? What have I done? No? No? Can you tell me why?
You're acting an ass.
I'm drunk. So I'm restrained from the U.S. military because I'm drunk.
So what we're going to do is we're going to get you up and we're going to get you to the
No.
okay? We are.
No. I want to know.
Guys, my favorite part of this is when the jail cops take over. Because look, they're like, look, if you're in here, you did something to get here. So their customer service skills are just like null and void, you know?
Want to hear why
They probably trained those out of them.
Because you were placed under arrest.
Say it again?
They probably trained those out of them. Yeah. We don't want to have customer service skills. Just treat them like, treat them poorly.
Well, I can tell you that as bad as some. Look, guys, once again, I'm not anti-cop. I'm pro-good cop, anti-bad cop. You know what I mean? The police are not your friends, but they're necessary. But guys, COs, come on, dude. Who in their right mind would do that job? Honestly. You know what I'm saying? There's so much room for treatment. You know what I mean? It's just terrible. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
What do y'all wants to grab her legs?
in Germany? Why are you?
I'm the sergeant. I'm going to take care of you, but I need you to get in that
Want to
chair.
take care of me?
Yes, ma'am.
Man, don't turn around. The commissar's in town.
That's what I was going to suggest they play on the radio.
I'm hurting you right now.
I'm not.
Yes?
My
My hands are hurting me.
Okay. If you'll get in that wheelchair, I'll get them handcuffs off.
I don't need no wheelchair. I can walk.
Then walk.
Yeah.
The only problem is I get
Where's
stick
my
tag.
stuff?
I'll get
Who are
your
you?
stuff.
Why am I here?
'Cause you're
I live in
intoxicated.
Germany. No. I live in Germany.
Well,
Why am I
in the
here?
U.S., you're intoxicated, so that's what we're at.
Well, in the U.S., you're intoxicated, man.
Better be very careful here.
Okay.
Okay.
So I need you to get up and stand in this
So I need you to tell me why the fuck I'm here. Because
public intoxication. You're in the U.S., so you have to abide
I
by the U.S. laws.
don't live in the U.S.
Doesn't matter.
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
You're in the U.S. right now, not Germany. So.
How embarrassing.
So what?
He's like, you
So
know what?
what?
Screw this.
Oh.
Right.
Can you open up my hands, please? That
Just a
hurts.
second.
Am I an enemy? Why are my hands tied?
Because you're under arrest.
Why am I under arrest?
Public intoxication.
These are the worst subtitles ever. know that this chick's a dramatic, crazy woman. That's why, like, imagine how long the husband's been putting up with this mess. You know?
You are so stupid.
She really dislikes bunkers.
Yeah.
In the end,
You're
the
so
woman faced
stupid.
charges for assaulting a police officer, resisting arrest, and public intoxication. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comments section. Ensure you subscribe to our channel and turn on all notifications.
Cool. All right, you guys. It's getting late. I appreciate you guys for. I had to start late today. Guys, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be actual 50 and 304s, man. I got some bangers for that one. I got a video dropping that just dropped at midnight, guys. So please go over there and check that out. I'd appreciate that. Guys, thanks for all the support of the channel. I'm at 5,500 subs. I'm going to try and hit 10,000 by the end of the year. And I realize with all you guys' the support and comments and all the live streams, it's just a lot of fun to do this, man. This is doing all this, the videos, all this other stuff. It's a lot of work, but it's fun. So I appreciate you guys. Carlos X, Jameson, closing words in German, if you can.
F you and your penis.
Carlos X, closing words, my friend.
Oh, thank you for having me on. I love these shows.
Look at, I didn't even see Carlos's avatar. I missed it.
No, you're not asking me. No, it's called garlic croutons. Yeah, and they're right there on the scene.
Dude, there's some people have actually said, dude, what's with the croutons thing? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I want my medication, and I want my croutons, please.
Guys, probably around maybe in like a month we'll have greatest hits. I'm gonna try and do greatest hits every couple of months, so it's not like twice a year and we forget them. You know what I'm saying? I haven't written down. So, but all right, you guys, I'm gonna shut this down. I appreciate you guys, and I'm out of here. Have a good one, guys. Take it easy.
See ya.
Yeah, see you later. Have a great week.